Where's the base? Where's the base? Where's the base?
And welcome back to the conversation that never ends. This is Timeless Talk and part 4 of our Halloween special, y'all. So, shout out to us here. To my right, as always, we have Slideshow. Over to my far left, we have B Money. All right.
Perfect.
And directly to my left, I mean, it doesn't really need an introduction, does it, you guys? I mean, come on.
It's a prop. We got.
I did that on purpose. What? The gun cock's not good or what?
That was good. I'm just saying. I'm really excited to have Wish.com Jason with us today.
Freddie, where the fuck are you? I've been waiting for you.
Uh-oh.
This fucking kid called me over. I'm on his phone. I'm on his hat. I'm on his motherfucking cup. For fuck's sakes.
We're gonna be.
Now I'm here.
Thank you for being here with us today, Jason.
Thank you for having me.
Appreciate you being here, man. So before we move on, I'm gonna go ahead and go right to left. Slideshow, what do we got? What do you got for us today, man?
So today we're going to be doing, depending on what these gentlemen pick, it's going to be UFOs, or you could say aliens versus the Evil Dead or zombies. And then we just got scenarios for after that.
Good. We got plenty of good ones. Mine's basically going to be about, I'm going to ask these gentlemen what their favorite horror movies are. And I'm going to make it get real for them. I'm going to say, what would you do if you were a character in that horror movie? How would you survive it? Why the fuck are you laughing at me, man? You got a problem with my fucking gauntlet? I'll snap, bro. I'll snap my fingers and change it off, bro, real fast. Real fast in this bitch.
He's laughing because Slideshow doesn't have a favorite horror movie. He's like, well, the Teletubbies, what I would do is,
Man.
we would all
Are you thinking
snuggle
about what you're going to choose, brother? Is that what this is?
That's funny.
It's the iron hand job.
It actually wasn't him because bro was acting like he was talking like this, but he's holding a cup.
I'm like, yo. Yo.
I love y'all
was
3,000.
talking, yo.
Love y'all 3,000.
I can't move my hand in any other position than this right here.
Bro takes a sip.
I really thought it was going to be.
Anyway, back to
the old
I wish.
Terminator hand.
I was like, why aren't you letting go of your cup? I can't,
Right, if you
I
just dropped the cup.
I can't let go of my cup. Anyway, I can, but anyway, so going forward, basically what that mine's gonna be about, picking your favorite horror movie. How would you survive it? Would you, if you have a killer, would you kill the killer or would you just survive them? Right? Is it supernatural? Depending on what you choose, how would you get through that movie? And how would you be the final person? In this case, final guy, not final girl. That'd be mine. Wait, no, we're still gonna go through.
No, I have questions for that, but when we get to it, I'll ask those questions.
Okay, sounds good. What about you, Jason? Are you coming with a topic, or are you just here to mediate and just talk shit? What's the deal with you?
Let's do both. But my topic would be is a new timeless character.
Okay.
We've been having remakes
That's a good one.
and Flucies.
You think it's time for like a new horror icon?
It's a new horror icon. If you were to make a new timeless horror character, what would it be?
All right. Okay.
You know, shout out to Jason. I like how he legit just like fucking shouted us out right now. Put that in there, timeless, iconic. You know, I like that. Okay, Jason. Shit.
Was that
I'm still looking for you, Freddie.
you won the last match. Why are you looking for him? Wouldn't he be looking for you?
He's looking for you, Freddie, and your fingers, man. Oh, that sounded terrible.
Wow.
Anyway, let's just move on. He's like, I don't know what just happened. Wow. Anyway, B Money.
I don't like saying bad words, but I'm gonna say Jason's gonna get fingered. What?
Let me put this cup back down.
Yeah, shit.
The iron hands, I was always here with fingers.
He said Jason's gonna get fingered by Freddie. Anyway, okay, B Money, what you got for us, man?
So I wanted to talk about if we ever feel like we're going to get to a point with horror movies where being too woke will limit and maybe even numb down horror movie villains. Like we're too afraid to offend people, so we won't do.
So like they become more politically correct. Sorry,
instead of crossing the lines in horror movies, you're like, oh, like this guy cut this person in half. We're going to get less of that to not offend people, and then just going into advanced horror movies versus like the classic slasher and what we enjoy more and what we expect to see more during the years coming up.
That's 2 fucking topics, man.
that's a good one. I mean, that is a good one. That is 2 topics technically, but that's a good one though. Those are good.
I'm super happy.
Overdoing it.
I'm super happy Jason can count. That's exciting for everyone.
Wow.
As he's counting on his fingers right now. Man. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to start us out. I'll go ahead and start with my topic first, guys. So, but I'm going to ask. I'm going to go last. So I'm going to go ahead and ask. I can't really ask Jason this question because he's a fucking killer himself. So,
Yeah,
you know what?
Don't
I
pick
gotta-
your own movie.
I'm going to give him a remixed question, though. I got a better one for you, Jason.
Hit me.
You already fought Kruger, and you already called him out a couple of times in this episode. So fuck Freddy right now. We're talking about somebody else. If you could choose any other existing horror icon that you could fight, who would it be and why? Since you already fought Freddy.
Ooh. That's good.
That is a good one.
Notice I'm pausing for dramatic effect.
I thought you were just slow.
Damn.
That too. I can't run. If you haven't seen the movies.
The remake of Jason, he was sprinting like a motherfucker.
He really was, though. Those movies.
How about this? This goes back to my first topic. I mean,
Okay.
I don't really want to fight anybody. I'd beat the shit out of everybody. I need a new villain.
Oh,
I'm calling out the new villains.
Didn't you get
He wants a new icon.
drowned by a little blonde girl with
Listen, okay.
telekinesis?
I can't swim, okay?
Okay.
Muscle don't float.
Okay.
You got some. I'm too hefty here, okay?
I'm too hefty to
I
swim.
know a nice thick boy like you will float though, but okay, don't bring it on Jason over here.
Didn't they also retcon that the Curse of Jason's like a worm, little demon worm?
There was one like that.
Oh, that's weird.
Isn't that when Jason goes to hell? Yeah. It was that one, right? Calling through the mask and shit.
Yeah.
He's about
Trying to scratch my nose, but I can't.
like how you scratched the mask just now. You should have done it next to the microphone so I could have picked it up. I heard it too. Yeah. Anyway, all right. So Jason, is that your answer?
That's my fucking answer, man.
All right,
So
Mr. Slideshow. What horror movie would you choose, sir, to be in and be a character of? How would you survive it? Which one would it be?
You said it had to be it don't have to be your favorite movie, right?
No, well, preferably, but if you don't have a favorite, then just pick one.
Damn.
Anyone,
That's a
bro.
good question.
It could be anyone.
Yeah. Any goosebumps that you remember?
He said Goosebumps.
Or Are You Afraid of the Dark episode? Whatever one really spooked you.
Man.
Bro, so it begins, man. We start firing at each other pretty soon here.
I'll probably have to go with, man, who could you really fight? Because, as a black dude watching all these movies, we done tried to run the method. So I'm just trying to see who we could
You could fight.
attempt to fight.
Off the top of my head, though, Night Living Dead, main character is a black guy. He makes it all the way to the end of the movie. Also, a creature feature, one of my favorites, we talked about last one, was Deep Blue Sea.
L.O. Cool J
Does
never
that
dies.
count?
He made it. He made it.
He did survive, bro. He may be a light-skinned black guy, but he's still black.
He never
But
dies.
there's no
power.
slasher in there, though.
Have you seen the
Light-skinned or not, he still
Teeth
survived.
of a Shark? That's a slasher.
Which one?
The Teeth of a Shark? They were slashing motherfuckers left and right.
So sharks count?
It's a scary movie, yeah.
Man, would I be able to say Deep Blue Sea?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. I'll
That
probably go
counts.
that route.
Oh, wow.
So
But-
It's an animal. It wouldn't fit in with spooky season.
it's a horror movie. They're advanced sharks.
Oh,
You could
they
fight- you
were
could fight
advanced sharks,
Credit
though.
score John over here.
The
good one.
mama's boy can take a rush from the mic real quick. I am correct.
Whoa. He's taking shots at you right now, bro.
I'll probably no. I
put
think
my
I'll
mom
go
into
with the
this.
mummy though. I'll probably go with the mummy.
Okay.
I like that one. Good choice, Sly.
Probably go with the mummy.
So then you also how you would survive it, right?
Yeah, how would you do now? Now you got to explain to us. And now you know the movie, right? So what would you have done differently when the Beatles came out, all that
So
shit?
that was my question.
Like, what-
So when we're in our favorite movie, we know the rules of our movie.
No, you don't. Now, here's the thing. You know them. So, okay, it's going to be kind of weird. Let me try to explain this. So,
Okay.
you know how it's going to pan out, right? You know what's going to happen.
Yes.
So now put yourself in that scenario. Say you were experiencing all that for the first time. How would B
So
Money
we're
be in that
just-
situation?
We're just in our favorite movie.
Yes.
We have no idea.
You don't know what's going to
Okay.
happen.
All right.
You see what I mean? But when it happens, how would you react in that moment?
So would
What's
we
coming to you? You know,
Would we just pick a certain part of the movie?
Yeah,
you know,
say
but
how
you know, you know, but you don't know. You get what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
you know, but you don't know. Yeah.
So
So
I would say the beginning of the movie, and then how would you, of the events that
react to seeing a fucking mummy like that.
Yeah.
First of all,
I think first of all, it depends on which movie you choose. Because the one with Jet Li, there wasn't too much getting away from that brother.
Give him a scene. Give him a scene.
the dragon.
Give him a scene.
Right?
Man, that brother was cold.
All right. The team of rich white folks just lost a couple of their people. I think his eyes were ripped out, right, so the mummy could see. They're in the dark tomb, and scene.
The fuck
We have
is
people
that, man?
Terrible.
Someone tap
There he
dancing.
goes. There's the mummy.
Fuck, you heard us.
Man, right?
You heard
Yeah.
us, bro.
I'm over here looking behind me and whatnot.
He's like, oh shit, bro, you heard us.
But that when they were resurrecting him?
That's when he was. I think he was resurrected, and then because remember he has to steal skin and body parts to start fully functioning. And
That's when he was eating people to.
Yeah.
Oh.
so you walk into that team, and they're like, "What do you do?"
What are you doing?
Huh. Yeah. Well, first of all-
I'm already outside.
Well, first, the thing was with him, right? He couldn't have sunlight hit him until he was fully restored, right?
Oh, he can have. He was just.
Because I don't think he was able to go into light.
I think he could.
I don't think so.
Sure.
All right, we'll say no. Then he can't go into the sunlight.
Could be wrong, but I think that's how the movie went. But
I feel like he could.
was he still able to?
Yeah, he just was gross looking, and he wanted to look
That is
pretty
true.
for Amatep or you.
Emotep.
Emotep.
Come on.
Amhotep? I think it's Amhotep.
I think it's Amotep.
Emotep.
I'm pretty sure it's Emo. Is it? I don't fucking remember, man.
It's
been a while since I've seen that movie.
His lover.
His lover.
He wanted to look good for
Yeah.
his lover, so he had to get skin, eyes, tongue, liver, heart, all the good stuff.
Man, I'd have had to do some airbender shit and learn some firebending because
No.
I think.
You're just a human.
It goes against the
Huh?
movie right there.
You're a human. You don't have any.
I'm just saying that, but I'll probably surround myself by some torches and make something happen.
Okay.
'Cause I think fire was one of the things that could stop him, but
I don't think it was either.
I think it was.
I think it was.
Fire?
if I remember
I
correctly.
think he was
yeah,
afraid
it
of
was.
fire.
No,
He was
no,
afraid
no.
of fire.
It was fire or no cats.
Yeah, cats scared.
He was afraid of cats too.
Mm.
Yeah. So okay. So you what would you do? Would you have cats and just fucking fire? Would you walk around with a blowtorch and fucking
Let's pick a movie.
Or excuse me, you
let's
walk
pick a
around with
movie
a flamethrower?
You remember.
yeah?
Let's do that.
For sure.
That was kind of part of it. You got to pick a movie you know how to handle the kills.
Like the
you know?
mummy went town to town hunting monsters, right? His name was Van Helsing? No, that's not the mummy, man. Come on.
Oh man.
So what's a movie you remember, bro? You could be in Drag Me to Hell if that's what you remember. You know what I mean? It just
Yeah.
how would you combat
Shoot.
that?
Just
Which
give,
one was Drag Me to Hell?
give that,
Oh what?
just-
Oh yeah.
Just give that
was,
gypsy
Yeah,
alone.
just give the
I
just
never
give the
actually
button
saw
away.
it, but
Just give the
you guys
button
seen
away.
it. I never
Yeah.
seen it. It's an old movie, bro. You heard of it, right?
It's a Sam Raimi.
It's an old movie, bro.
really
These guys were talking about it. I remember hearing about it as a kid, but I never watched
fantastic
it.
Sam Raimi
The name
movie.
fucking scared me as a child, so I never wanted to watch
I would've
it,
just-
bro. It's like, fuck.
If I was doing Drag Me to
It's
Hell,
all
I would have just made sure the button was in the actual envelope.
Like triple double check.
Yeah, because with some you just can't be too safe with that one.
So which one are you going to pick?
Drag me to hell, and he wouldn't put. He would double check the button.
But he doesn't. They haven't seen it.
I
so they
haven't
know
seen it.
that
I haven't seen it. So at least you know. Is that valid?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, there you go.
Yeah, I'd have made sure I gave it back to that.
So that's yours? Okay.
All right.
What about you, B Money?
Okay, so I have lots of favorite horror movies, but if I had to, like, if someone asked me, like, oh, what would you recommend? I will always say John Carpenter's The Thing. I love that movie. It's one of my favorites, and it's one of the rare occasions where I think the people in the movie make smart choices, but it's still a scary situation.
I think you offended Jason.
Good.
He's like, well, you motherfucker, really? You didn't choose one of my movies? Like,
We all know what he wanted to choose. He just,
well, Well, maybe he didn't want to offend you. Like, well, how would he outlast Jason, right?
He's a little starstruck.
Would you try to kill him? Would you do what they did in the reboot? Would you wrap chain around his neck and drag him into the fucking chipper? The wood chipper?
I would just open a pipe and then he'd be like, and then you can just finger his brain. Remember that when Freddie made you look a little bitch? Remember that? I do.
Damn.
I saw it in 4K. So I would pick John Carpenter's The Thing, and I would do
bought the merch,
exactly. What they
Yeah, I
do.
think so. He took his machete before he came in today, guys, because just in case he tried to get out of hand here a little bit.
Yeah.
Of course, we didn't really take it from him. We kind of hid it from him. He's just dealing with us for now. We made a deal with him.
Or Wish.com.
He said he's going to try to kill one of us off the record later, but for now, he'll just keep his anger contained for the
I brought
show.
something as lethal as my machete.
For the sake of the show.
It's my cock.
It doesn't get a wah, wah, wah.
Actually, you know what?
All right.
You're right. Let's do that.
Come on.
You were way too quick, AJ, with that applause. Anyways.
That was a good one.
That was an applause. It was a laugh.
No, the first one, you're like. But yeah, no,
I had a scene for a slideshow. I have a scene for a slideshow. We can go back on that. Okay, so
Sorry, P Money. We'll circle back to you again right now. You were in the middle of talking. Sorry about that.
no, it's good.
for the mummy. Say you're walking home your date, right?
Mhm.
Go upstairs. She said, "You want to go upstairs with me?" Yada yada yada. You go upstairs. No, keep a straight face here, okay? Because this is a scary movie here.
Go ahead.
Okay. She tells you to go upstairs, and you hear a noise, just like you did. It's a knock. She says, "It's just my brother."
So this is her house. Come upstairs to my house.
It's her house.
Okay.
I just want to make sure I'm getting the right scene.
Okay.
Okay.
She's like, "It's just my brother. Matter of fact, he's not feeling well. Can you go check on him?"
Shit, that's already one
So-
red flag right there.
So you go check on him. And all of a sudden you see him get up like the Undertaker. Boom! It's a mummy. Go.
Well, I already told you, man, that flight thing don't work with black folks in the movie. So, we'd had to start squaring up. No, legit, I actually would.
Fight the mummy.
Yeah, legit. Like, just head on.
I think he'd be caught off guard because I don't think anyone's ever tried to just fist fight him.
Well, see, this is the thing, right? When you
Lay it down.
when
Go
you
ahead.
came from South Central, we don't. The only running we do is when you hear that pop pop.
Otherwise, you guys don't cut and run, right?
Yeah, no. Otherwise, nah. You don't run.
So South Central instincts. are
See,
gonna
'cause
help
you gotta-
The
combat-
hood instincts are coming
They're
out.
going to help you combat the mummy. I love
See,
it. I
'cause
love
look,
it. I love
see-
it.
That's
Yes.
so wrong though.
And
love
it's because look, see, because you got to understand, right?
Yeah.
When you small and skinny like I used to be when I was smaller, and your mom's 5'11" with some bear claws, and you just a trouble child.
Okay.
You get used to taking a little ass whooping.
Yeah.
So it's like I wouldn't have mind getting tossed around for a little bit, but I feel like I'd have came back with a bang.
Okay.
Okay.
You wouldn't mind me getting tossed around?
Because either way,
Sorry,
Because either way, you can get your ass whooped if you try to run. So might as well put up a fight, right?
Okay.
At least that's how I look at it.
Okay. All right.
But then, that mean I'd have probably ran back to the other room and stomped that bitch out. That tried to set me up though. Talking about my brother, yeah, honestly, she'd have got stomped out too.
There you go. You have any other scenes you want to ask him, Jason? Or are you good with that? Is that good enough for you?
Cut.
Cut. He said cut. Brent, move on. Or did I say cut and move on? I forgot. I'm not a fucking director. Anyway, back to you, B Money. What were you saying?
Yes.
You said about the thing.
I would pick
Thing.
the thing, and I would follow the same rules as them. We're going to stay as a group. Anyone that's acting a little too funny, we're going to isolate. Make sure we're not, try to be as smart as I possibly can without isolating myself and putting myself in a situation where it's dangerous.
What was the theme behind the movie though?
I feel like, well, go ahead. You answer it.
So there is a team of, I want to say the Norwegians, and they're shooting and attacking a husky, a dog, like trying to murder this thing. So they're like, what the fuck are they doing? So in Norwegian, they're talking to them. There's no subtitles. So you're like, I have no idea what's happening. And they end up getting in a firefight with the Norwegians, and they kill them. And then the dog is actually a shape-shifting alien that can copy you to a T.
Fucking scary, bro. Imagine being locked away in an ice cold place like that with a fucking creature that could turn to anyone
They're in the Arctic Circle
or anything, bro.
It ends
Fuck
up
that.
breaking it ends up breaking like the radios, and they can't just escape. And again, it
terrifying.
can just turn into you fast. So,
idea
like,
that's terrifying, man.
so they end up doing like blood tests, and they do everything smart and how you should do it. But it's the elements, the situation. It's terrifying. It still doesn't end up working out. But they do things smart. They don't, let's all split up. No, they do everything they're supposed to. But shit does happen. It is an alien creature. But fun fact: if you speak Norwegian, he actually tells you that's not a dog. It's an alien creature. He tells you the whole plot of the movie.
Oh, wow.
Really?
Yeah, fun fact.
Who the fuck speaks Norwegian?
Norwegians.
None of us do. But I'll say, look, all right, look, man, this is off topic, but I have to say something else real quick.
Yes.
I noticed that B Money's cup is pointed in the opposite direction of what it normally would be facing. Was that on purpose to disrespect Jason?
Yes.
Sitting next to you, or was that just?
You mother.
I thought he was gonna notice it before I did, but I guess not.
He's drinking out
it
of your
was a
rival's
double.
cup.
Yeah, he's over here. Look, you got a Freddy Krueger cup over here, bro.
Yeah.
Look at this.
Yeah, remember him?
Remember this guy?
Remember he drowned you?
Remember he drowned you? Ain't got no water in that bitch. Look at this.
I was empty too.
Y'all want something to drink, man? You sure? Yeah. All right. Oh, shit. I'm gonna keep
I
drinking
chugged
out
my
of my
water.
Friday. I'm gonna keep drinking. Wow, I almost called it a Friday 13th. Woo! I'm drinking out of my fucking Halloween cup. Got some Michael Myers on my cup. You know what I mean? Anyway,
All right, so now,
So-
what is your
mine. I was trying to give it that, so I wanted you guys to go first because I really wasn't sure which one I was gonna go with. But I think maybe I'm gonna choose this one because he's a human being, and I feel like I have a chance, and I think I know exactly how I would survive that situation. I'm gonna go with the Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Okay. So what do you
Probably because I would have got the fuck out of the car as soon as that person blew her brains out in the back in the fight. They pick her
you're
up.
doing the reboot.
Yeah,
Okay.
I never watched the original one. To be honest with you, I never watched it.
It's great.
Is it? Is
Oh,
it
yeah.
better?
Which reboot we talking about? We talking about Jessica Biel here?
No.
Yes, that's one.
Yeah. That's what we're talking
My goodness.
about. Whew. Jason, you about to get a hard on right now. Nah, but
All right, it's
he's like right now.
all right, listen. Jessica Biel or what's the other one? I know you know this. The one from True Detective.
Which season? There's 3-4 seasons.
First season, baby.
First season. Alexandria something, right?
Dardario, baby.
Yeah. Oh, her all day.
Yeah.
Yeah. Those eyes,
That's
man.
tough, man. Because Bill's good too, though. Shit, I don't know. But you slide. So who would you choose out of those two?
He has no idea who we're talking about.
I don't know what y'all talking about.
You okay, bro? You good?
Yeah, but I don't know what y'all talking about.
He said, "Yeah, I'm good." You know who Jessica Biel is, right?
No.
Justin Timberlake's wife, I think, right?
Is that his wife? That's not his wife.
Yeah. Right?
Jesus.
What? Is she still his wife? I thought they had a divorce or something, man.
All right. His
I
ex,
wouldn't know,
don't
man. I don't follow that
She
shit.
made that one
Okay,
series.
okay. White Girl 1 or White Girl 2? Just take a guess.
Go.
So just take a guess.
2.
All right, Alex.
Yeah,
Here
it
we go.
was.
All right,
All
good.
right, cool.
Across the board. Very good.
Did I get it right?
Well, yeah. Well, I mean, there's no right or wrong answer.
No, there is, because we're doing it by tally points.
Oh, okay. Shit.
Did I win?
Yes.
I knew it.
Good job, sir. Anyway, yeah, I would probably pick that one just because I know that in the first scene, man,
Oh, you know what's crazy?
I would have kicked.
She's actually in Texas Chainsaw. Which one? One of the sequels. She ends up being his cousin.
Oh shit! Really?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, that movie was garbage, man. Are you talking
it's funny
about?
that she's in it? And you picked her.
Yeah,
True Detective.
it is funny you chose her because no, she wasn't in that movie.
Yeah.
But I think that one was garbage, man. You talking about Texas Chainsaw 3D? Is that what you're talking about? I fucking hated that movie, man. It's garbage.
Well, yeah.
I didn't watch the new one. Did you watch the one from this year that came
Yes.
out? Was it good?
Fantastic.
Really?
Oh yeah.
I gotta watch it then. I heard I got mixed reviews.
The bus scene alone is worth the movie.
Wow. I had to check it out then.
Yeah.
Is there a lot of chainsaw kills?
The bus scene alone is worth the movie.
Fuck. Is that like the best? Is there a lot of kills though, or is it a Michael Myers movie where there's like
He kills
bus
he
scene.
kills a busload of people.
oh, it's filled.
Yeah.
A bus scene can be one person running, fuckers. All right, it can be one person hiding in a bus, him cutting it in half and climbing in or something.
When I say a
know.
bus scene, I'm talking like Speed. That was almost full.
Oh yeah,
You know what I mean?
damn,
Come on
he
now.
killed that many. Fuck, bro.
Oh yeah.
All right, well I'm going to check that out. Anyway, yeah, but anyway, in that movie, man, I would survive it definitely if I was a final person. And it was Jessica Biel was the last one, right? That survived at the end. And she ended up.
Yes.
So I would not do what she did. She's a moron. Who the fuck hides in a locker?
She lived. How's she a moron?
She's still a moron for it
She
though.
passed the test.
Why the fuck would you hide inside of a meat locker?
That's a movie cliche,
Get
isn't it?
the fuck off the land. That's what you need to do. Leave.
So like,
fuck are you staying there for? Like,
she probably didn't know where the exits were though. It's literally a brand.
run.
New building to her.
You're in the wilderness. I don't
Run.
know. Go somewhere.
Run.
Yeah, get the fuck far as way away from that place as you possibly can. Right? That's what I would do.
That was
My
Freddy
instinct-
versus Jason.
My instinct would tell me
She got locked in.
get the fuck as far away from this place as possible. So
But
yes,
the hiccup is, are you going to go back for your friends?
I would if they were.
Fuck them.
So now you're making a dumb
Don't
mistake.
ask Jason.
You
Don't
know?
ask Jason. He said, "Fuck you guys." He's like, Jason's like, "Fuck them. You'll get new friends."
They're all alive.
Your only friend's your mother. Calm down.
Oh, Jason, what's up, bro?
Best friend. Okay.
Dang, get it right. Say, get it right. Get it right.
My Biff. My best friend forever.
Best fucking friend forever.
Shots fired, y'all.
Because where the mistakes are made in that franchise is going back for friends, making sure my friends are okay. The family of Leatherface saying, "Oh yeah, they're in the back waiting for you." Like, okay. So like, are you going to leave your friends to be the smartest person to make it out?
I mean, what would you do, Sideshow? Would you go back for your friends if you're in that situation? I'm gonna ask you. What
Too
would
late.
you do?
He almost got molested by the mummy in a house right now.
Yeah,
He's done. He's done. It's your,
He's
it's
like,
your
don't
turn.
fucking ask me.
He
I
would
can't.
almost, but didn't.
Yeah, see, I got you. Almost.
You chose violence over ass though, because
Man.
once you beat up
Oh,
her
come
brother,
on, Wayne.
once you beat up her brother, you can't go back into the room.
You did mention that after you fight the mummy, you're going to go Ray Rice, the girl that got
Yeah.
you the hotel too. Damn.
No, yeah, she would have for sure got stomped out.
Damn.
Yeah, she sent me in.
Equal rights, equal
Low key
fights.
did kind of made you walk right into it too.
Talking about that's my brother.
That's your brother.
Can you go check my brother? I'm not a healthcare professional. But no.
Yeah, about that. And I can't ask Jason because he just gave us his, and he already told us that. Fuck him. He'll pick up his machete and call it a day.
If you didn't drown and your mother didn't do a voodoo ritual to bring you back, would your answer change?
That's a good question.
Go ahead, take your time.
My only friend is my cock.
It's just got gross, man. What the fuck?
Did Amy Schumer write your material today? Yes, that is a
Otra vez, man. He's just getting ready, bro.
First of all,
Go ahead.
you turn your cup around right now, and you let them see my face.
Oh man.
You let them see my face.
Go ahead, buddy. Get your lazy eye ready.
Get your lazy eye ready.
I also want you to show everybody your phone too, right now, before I answer any questions.
I mean, the audience sees his hat too, but they don't know about his
I
phone.
want to see
screen.
his phone.
His wallpaper.
My wallpaper.
You'll see your wallpaper.
It's it has a
Don't you dare.
It has a Hannibal Lecter. Frank
Oh, he changed it. he
Jeepers
changed it.
Creepers.
Oh,
You
that's
mother-
hilarious.
How could I have done that? My phone was on this table the whole time.
Oh, that's hilarious. Wait. What's your lock screen though?
This is my lock screen.
Oh, get the fuck out of here. What's it? Wait, unlock it. Is it the same?
Yeah.
Oh, he's not bullshitting. It really is. Fucking that.
Change it.
Oh,
There it is. You show it right now. You show it right now.
Like an 80s theme.
I wasn't
Jason.
trying. See, I wasn't trying to pick. That's pretty cool. I like the colors in
You
there.
can't
but-
have it on the lock screen and show Freddy and then unlock it and be Jason, you Rick Caruso switching up fucking Republican to Democrat mother.
Whew, he went off again.
I feel like you had a stroke halfway through your insults.
It's a mask. It's hard to breathe.
I
It's hard
love
to
it.
breathe in this thing, okay?
Slowly turning into the B Money roast the Vorhees hour and vice versa.
Oh, shit.
Jason's like, "What, bitch? I didn't come here for this." Anyway, But yeah, man, that's how I would survive it. I mean, I would only try to kill Leatherface if I could, if I had a good chance to, and I certainly had. For instance, when he drops his chainsaw, I'm running over to it. I'm picking it up and I'm jamming it into his chest or cutting his head off with it. I'm gonna kill that fucker and then I'm gonna leave the property, man. Especially when it bothers me in movies like this. And you know, Jason, you probably have gotten hurt and dropped your fucking machete, and you've seen it a million times. You live around this shit. Your peers annoy the fuck out of me when they're hurting. Oh, they drop on the floor. They're vulnerable, and then the people in those movies run away. Pick up the machete or pick up the chainsaw in this case and kill that motherfucker with it. That's it, and then walk out.
But that's
what he's human.
Of disbelief, and that helps you get more emotionally involved in the movie, to be angry at the people
because they're stupid as fuck
and be more emotionally invested in the movie.
That's
like a super smart, clever horror movie is 10 minutes long.
Or do you just become stupid as fuck when you're in that situation? Well, you just run. Like, no.
Well, have you ever made like a quick mistake, like you drop something instead of just trying to catch it, you end up like fumbling?
Yeah,
that's panic.
That's a good. No, you're right. It's a good way to look at it because you're at the home, you're in your house. You know what I'm saying? You're in a safe place. Easy for you to talk shit from your couch when you're not really in that situation for your life, right?
Yeah.
So that might be a good explanation why.
Did you ever use a chainsaw, Jason?
I don't have any gas.
That might be helping it.
It wouldn't work.
I think that might be helping
I
it.
don't think you did.
Oh, no, that's cool.
Yeah. All right. Anyway, so with that being said,
so your plan is to run.
Yes.
You're going to fight the mummy, and I'm going to do.
No. Well, my plan is to fight if I have the opportunity to.
But the basic plan is get the hell out of there.
Get the fuck out of there. Yes.
All right.
And yours?
I'm going to follow the same rules of the movie, but have a little more tools because I think the Molotov cocktail was one of the best. You had to really pay attention to the movie to understand, like, oh, shit.
And to know that was a good option to use, right? Okay, that makes sense. Okay, so with that being said, we're going to go ahead and transition over to B Monday's topic.
All right. So, yes, with the environment we live in now, a lot of people don't want to offend people, so with people tiptoeing more and more, do you feel that wokeness is going to limit horror characters as being as bad as they can be without trying to offend people?
I'll answer first.
Yeah,
I think yeah, man, because unfortunately things are changing so much. Jason said something off record earlier. I'm gonna bring it back up again. He said something very interesting, but I should probably wait. I'm gonna save this. Actually, I'm gonna save it, Jason, for when you get your topic next. So we're gonna save it for this. But anyway, what I was getting at is that I feel like nowadays you have to be so careful about what you say and how you say it because things get received a certain way, right? So movies, it's even happening in movies now. People are tearing up, movies now because of certain things that are in the movie or how it was said or what it was done, how it was executed. And that's in normal movies. That's in non-horror movies, right? So it's only a matter of time before it transitions into horror movies.
And that's why because having a good villain.
And look, I have nothing against it. No, sorry, what you're saying?
No, but so having a good villain is amazing. So you want more Jasons, Freddys, Michaels. But if you limit what they can and can't do to not offend people, who you have?
That's true. Then you're not really going to have a new icon either because these icons that already exist don't follow any rules. Jason certainly fucking doesn't. You have sex around this guy, you're going to lose your cock or your vagina, whichever one comes first.
That is a rule, though. So if you're being
sexually active,
delinquent
as
a camp counselor, he's coming for you.
But these are just fucking people that are fucking that are not. They're on the campsite,
smoking weed, drinking.
So having sex on an old campsite is like breaking the rules for you, Jason.
Yeah. Not on my watch.
He's like, no one will be fucking around me
because
anytime soon.
The ideology behind that was if they were paying attention, he wouldn't have drowned.
That was the reason, right, Jason?
Spoken like a true fan, this guy.
Yeah, there you go. You know what, B Money, just for that. Good job, buddy. Good job for that one.
He knows my shit.
He knows. He's a true fan, sir.
I'll sign your hat afterwards.
I was a fan of your potato sack mask for a while too. That was good.
Hey, you were rocking bodies in that bitch too, man. You tied some more and made a human fucking what was it?
You had those
shish
badass
kebab
overalls and the
but then
rotisserie style with a fucking sleeping bag, man.
Yeah, but then I found this shit. Look at this. I can't walk around with a fucking potato sack.
No, he's right. That was when you put
smells,
that on.
bro.
Have you seen Strangers?
It smells.
It smells like shit.
Like shit. You got to get rid of the sack, man.
Or it smells like potatoes. What are you putting in your potato sack? Are you shitting in a potato sack?
Whatever they had in it, it just didn't smell right. Okay? I found this one and I went with it.
Okay.
And now it's on your hat.
It could be your upper lip. You are decaying.
Turn that cup around right now.
I'll do what I want.
Turn your cup around right now. I want to see my face.
Well, it's like you're awfully quiet over there.
So anyways,
man.
but the two most recent movies I watched were woke genre horror movies, and they did pretty damn well. So there was They Slash Them. Have you guys seen that one?
No.
No,
So the title is They Slash Them, and it's a fun.
it's not
pun.
a B movie, is it?
It might be.
Who's in it?
Kevin Bacon and a bunch of kids that are, some are homosexual, some are transgender, etc. So they're at a conversion camp, and then Kevin Bacon plays the camp counselor that is there to help them convert. But he plays it off as a very cool, like, I'm not here to tell you about the Bible and how you're sinners. Like, I want to have a good time, good atmosphere, blah, blah, blah. And then people start dying. But that movie was unique in the sense that the final girl was transitioning into a boy. So it was a final boy for that wokeness. So it was kind of cool. But not to spoil the movie, none of the kids that are at the
I won't
camp
watch it.
were murdered because I don't know if they were maybe too afraid to kill those kids.
What is this movie called?
They Slash Them. Get it? They slash them. The
I get it.
slash?
Damn. I get
It was a fun pun.
What's the other one?
The other one was Bodies, Bodies, Bodies. It was a really fun storm movie, and then chaos happens, and who done it kind of murder situation. But every character was a fun pun of like the millennials and stuff.
I will say what movie will never get made again. Kids.
No,
Holy shit. Have you guys, sorry. Oh, man.
Which kids are we talking about?
Wow.
New York?
Wow, bro. Have you seen Kids, the movie?
We talking about K.I.
Yes.
yeah.
Fuck
That's
that
my
movie, bro. That shit is like, I'm like, yo, dude, the kids really went there. They let them do that shit, huh? The director's like, all right, guys, you're going to do this. Because they were kids
Yeah.
doing the actions. Like, bro, what the fuck? Like,
New York kids, though.
how did that would, true.
Who was the only famous person there that made
True,
it?
but that would never-
Rosario Dawson.
A couple people did, actually. One of them, rest in peace, he committed suicide after Friday after next. Or, excuse me, after next Friday.
Yeah,
You guys remember, what's his
he
name?
was in Friday, yeah.
Yeah, we're talking about I don't, you remember sorry, slideshows, not because you're black, bro, I swear.
Whoa.
You remember Roach? In the second one? Next Friday?
You remember?
He worked at
The white dude,
Pinky's.
right?
Yeah, worked at Pinky's with Day Day.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
He committed suicide, guys.
Oh,
Yeah, rest in
Yeah.
peace, man.
No, but it had
Right, but he was also in Kids. That's why I bring him up. You remember that, right?
had those two girls.
I know,
too.
it got dark real fast.
I know Rosario Dawson,
that girl.
and then
and
I
then-
don't know her friend though. Did she make it out pretty popular?
Oh, I don't really know the cast too well. I know a few people that are recognizable to me, but that was
I
one of
remember
them.
the plot that stuck out the most though. That's something you'll never forget once you watch that movie.
That girl, there was a movie. I'm just going to say it.
Okay.
Say it.
She sucked a dick on film, and
But it
it
wasn't.
showed everything.
It wasn't.
Show the whole thing?
It showed the whole thing.
What movie is this, bro?
I don't know what it's called, but you
it's
gotta
called
watch it.
it's called Brown Bunny,
What?
and it's actually a real movie. And the director
What?
convinced her, like, "Hey, if you actually do it, it'll look better on camera." And
How did you put that out? They did not get a rated R rating, bro.
Yeah.
For sure. What?
She never got another role after that.
yeah, she did. She did.
Oh, I'm pretty sure
now,
she
if
didn't,
that's
bro.
the case, she was also in American Horror Story Asylum.
I forgot about her after the blowjob.
But that was one of those things where the director was he got a sleaze bag reputation. and,
I'm pretty sure.
yeah.
Man. Okay, well, that's my thought on it, man. I'm not taking too much more, spit it over to Slideshow to ask him next. But, I think that, I think nowadays we're unfortunately going to lose that. I feel like freedom of speech has a lot to do with it. Freedom to express and art. Art is, movies are art, dude. They're a form of art. So when you start, what's the word? When you start censoring, or maybe I shouldn't make it this way because they might receive it this way type of thing, then you're losing the whole artistic value in the movie, in my opinion. You know what I mean? Because it's like you should be able to do outlandish shit like that. Because I do feel like there is such thing as limits. I agree with Jason. Maybe you shouldn't have sucked a cock on camera. Maybe you could have gone about it differently. Leave a little bit to the imagination goes a long way. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We're all adults. We know. Like you said, a little bit. That's But anyway, aside from that, I think without those lines being drawn, you should still be able to freely express how you create a movie or song or whatever. And in this situation, in this case, horror movies.
Yeah.
Politically correct, or to tidbit real quick, I'm just gonna say it. I said I was gonna wait for your topic, but I'm gonna say it. There might be a homosexual murderer one day. That might be a thing.
I got a way around it, though. if you look at all the movies that are filmed like in the past, like Django or any of the 1920s movies, they go back in time to where we're at now was even a thing. So you can say all those things. You can say the N word. You can have, call people whatever they are now without being
politically correct.
Without being politically correct. So if there was a new character or a new movie, it'd have to be before time.
Yeah.
But even that movie being made, could people say like, "Oh, you made that to do that, and now I'm offended"? That's what I'm getting at.
Fuck your feelings.
What line?
In a way, it's kind of like,
right?
well, why are you why do you feel targeted? It's almost like the saying, right? If the shoe fits, then wear it.
Yeah, okay.
That's where that comes from, right? I mean, especially if you're not directly saying a name and you're not shooting at that person, right? Then really, if you're offended, well, if the shoe fits, wear that bitch. I mean,
Well, like another not really woke, but like the Jeffrey Dahmer Netflix series.
oh man,
It's really good.
yeah.
See what I'm saying? No, they went back in time and they were able to say all that.
No, it's not that. But the families of the real victims who were offended and hurt that they're still like glorifying Dahmer and putting more and more Dahmer movies out there.
Yeah.
Where they're reliving this on Netflix.
He's a star now.
Yeah.
So
Look at the YouTube feed.
So again, people
That's true.
were offended on that, and that's a back in time movie, right? So
It is.
or show. So that's my thing of like, will it limit and ruin possible really good villains if you have to censor them so much to where like it's a regular off-screen kill? I have to keep using my imagination and
Yeah.
less
I
guts,
mean-
less gore.
Yeah. I mean, that's true. What about you, though, Sideshow? What do you think, man?
Or do you think horror movies are untouchable?
Yeah, I was going to ask you the next one to transition over to you. What do you think?
I think every genre, first of all, has a role to play. Like, you're supposed to laugh for comedy. You're supposed to be scared for horror. Every genre has its own. But one thing that did come to mind when you guys were talking about, like, for example, like they might change some things so it don't offend people. It's like, for example, if like for whatever reason, they have Friday playing the movie Friday, playing in public, and then like the most iconic line, it's Friday. You ain't got a job. And you ain't, right? But they censor
The weed or anything like that?
Oh, well, yeah, that too. But they censor like the last part that everybody wants to say. And you ain't got shit to do. Like they censor that out for like maybe they replace Chris Tucker's voice with like a Hispanic dude, and he say like, "You ain't got nothing to do."
Okay.
And it's like everybody's like, "Oh, like that didn't messed up the whole. Like I don't even feel it no more." But it's like you said, man. When stuff like that, it does kind of ruin the movie, especially when that's like every other sentence that they're cussing and they're like just changing. You can tell the voice change, and then they're messing up the whole. But I don't know, because like for example, if you watch like the movie Roots or The Color Purple and stuff like that, it's like it is slavery, which is something hard to talk about,
And it's real history, and it's
right. But it's like, so you want the truth or you want the truth watered down? So it's like, and like I said, like if you don't like something, don't watch it. It's like you watching it because you want to give yourself a reaction. So it's like if you can't handle it, just don't watch it. Same thing with comedy.
Yeah.
A lot of
because jokes
comedians can't be
become
comedians can't be comedians nowadays. But back in the day, you had a white person or a black person that was able to say something about the opposite race, and everybody would laugh about it.
You either laughed or you didn't, and if you didn't, you didn't.
Yeah, it was.
You
Yeah,
didn't get
it was
worked
nothing
about
personal.
It.
Yeah, same thing with like the homosexual jokes they used to make back then. If back then it was more of a laughing thing, but now it's like,
Now you can't.
okay, yeah, you didn't cross the line, you're canceled.
So do you think that's going to trickle into horror movies at all?
I feel like I feel like it already has, kind of.
I feel like it's going to, and I also feel like the way we get upset as a society comes in waves. So for a couple of years, we're always offended, and then after a while, we're like, who gives a shit? Like,
It does come in waves. I agree.
and then it comes in more ways. So you're gonna get
I
like
noticed.
great movies and like overly edited movies where they don't want to hurt people's feelings, and then you're gonna get just like fuck it movies where you're like, oh shit, did you watch the movie? And then that movie gets blown up and is trending because it had this one scene that years ago was offensive,
Yeah.
and now it's either funny, cool, or like bloody, depending on the genre of movie.
But that's the thing, you can't make a rated R movie PG, right? So it's like that kind of defeats the purpose.
Yeah, I mean,
You can with some hard edits. Even Mrs. Doubtfire. They said his ad libs were so crazy. There's a G, a PG, and a rated R version.
Oh, really?
Mrs. Doubtfire.
No
Yeah?
way.
Yep, look it up.
There's a rated R version.
Yeah.
What?
They said with
know
just his
you
ad
know
lib
that?
jokes. Like you can't go rent it, but they it's a real article. They said because of
Oh,
what
you
they-
can't see, but so that cut is unreleased.
So with editing, you can make a rated R movie, PG-13.
I believe
G.
I believe it.
Yeah. So I mean, with simple editing and line changes, and then with technology we have now, you can film a scene, and if I don't like it, deep fake your mouth to say something different, and then done.
Oh,
You know what I mean?
okay.
So it's
That's taking a new level to this shit, man. What about you? So, Slatcho, do you have anything else you want to add to that?
no, but I do think it would affect horror movies in the long run.
No, I was saying. Sorry, what I meant to say was that you putting a cap on it? Is that what your response was?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. What about you, Mr. Jason? What are your thoughts on this?
I was just thinking that Mrs. Doubtfire. Well, Mrs. Doubtfire is pretty much Big Mama's house. Big Mama's house is
Low key.
Mrs. Doubtfire. It's gonna be remade either one way or another.
He's kind of right on
if
that,
you
though.
get a-
Huh?
if
Think
you
about
get-
it.
If you get
are
offended,
you saying it's the same because of it's a man wearing a woman's identity?
It has
Look at the
similarities.
Well, the storyline for Mrs. Doubtfire is he pretends to be a fake British nanny
to get closer to the woman.
to get closer to his children. He can care less about his wife.
Oh, here's a
He
point.
just wants to see his kids because he loses all custody.
Well, they put an urban spin off on it.
And Big Mama's house is for.
He's undercover, right?
He's undercover.
Yes.
He's undercover to
Yeah.
track a criminal.
So there's different.
So
enough.
totally different.
I'm gonna throw Medea in there.
Well, then Medina's
Okay, so now if we're talking about like men dressing, if we're talking about men dressing up like women, then yeah, there's a lot of that shit. I mean,
See, now is that going to be offensive?
it could be, or it could just be
If you get offended, just don't watch it, man.
that's
Just
who.
don't
It's that,
watch it.
it's that simple. That's really
There's
good.
something
Well, I mean,
out there
isn't
for
It
everybody.
is that simple, but people aren't going to follow that advice.
But isn't that what's trending nowadays? I don't think. How would it be offensive?
Because there are people that feel they're trapped in the wrong body.
Yeah, right.
So now you're making a joke of their lifestyle
Because you're dressing up like it.
because
and
maybe
that's what
maybe
really
they
think
can't
are.
fully convert right now, surgeries, etc.
Mm.
So are you making a joke of what they're going through?
I don't know, because I feel like men dressing up like women, that's becoming the norm. So it's like I feel like it
Now,
wouldn't-
yeah.
But it was
Yeah.
done as comical, right? But
Yeah.
now you might be offended. So like pretending to be gay in a movie back in the day was a funny thing. I think it was called like Fired Up, where they pretend to be gay cheerleaders to get close to the girls. Like, is that now offensive?
But it's
sound like
for art.
something I do in high
It's
school.
their
For art. It's for art.
But art can be offensive, right? To some people,
It's subjective, man.
everything's subjective. But I'm saying with a loud enough voice and
I
a
feel
big
like-
enough group, shit gets canceled.
You could spin off.
Oh,
everything.
definitely.
Yeah, nowadays it
People get
does.
fired, right?
Definitely.
He's right. He's right about it being subjective, but I feel like even with it being subjective nowadays,
Because I 100% agree.
you got enough
that
people
if I
who
don't
hate
like
it, it'll get canceled.
Yeah.
All right, enough people hate it, it'll get canceled. Unfortunately,
Yeah, because I'm in the mindset. I'm a grown adult. If I don't like it, then I'm not gonna like it, and I won't watch it again. But I'm not gonna be like, unbelievable. I want his job. I want them fired. No, I stop it at like, oh, I didn't like it. I'm sure there are people that do like it, but I'm able to separate myself from that.
Yeah.
But a big enough group of people can get people fired and canceled and change things. And
Didn't the dude from 30 Seconds to Mars, didn't he get an Academy Award for dressing up as a girl though?
so his character, though, I think was a gay transsexual who got AIDS. So that was his character. He wasn't
I
doing
know about
like,
that.
I'm pretending to be a girl to get close to my kids. Like he was that was the character he played.
No,
in a
forget about the kids
historical-
thing. I'm saying
No,
that
no. But I'm
he did
saying,
it for art. He got an
Yeah.
award off of art.
but whereas Robin Williams did it as a joke, he did it as a real character in a real situation because they all played historical people that fought for AIDS rights and all that good stuff.
A good example of what you said was about the mask could change.
Yeah.
Was the whole Dahmer thing. I guess they had categorized that under
Yeah.
LGBTQ. Yeah, and they complained and they removed it. And I'm like, but it is connected in a way, in a sense.
But that community didn't want that
Sorry,
kind
hands
of
up.
representation of like, oh,
He
like,
lives again.
yeah, we're gay, but we're not all serial killers. So they didn't want that to be the
But is that technically wrong?
well, like so when I watch that show, I don't think of it as like I'm gonna watch this upbeat gay community comedy. Like I'm watching that for him
Yeah.
to murder people, eat them, cut them up.
Sure.
That is true though. Like,
Hey,
I mean,
they was trolling them low key.
I mean, I guess. I mean, that's the thing too. It's like he said they were trolling them low key. They were trolling. Man, I don't know. I just feel like like Jason said though. In a way, he's got a very good point. If it offends you, don't watch it.
That's the
It's
bottom
simple,
line,
right? That's the bottom line. If it offends you, don't watch it, man. Right?
But if that was the answer for everybody, that would be great.
It should be. It's unfortunate that it's not. But it's like, man, look. If you don't like getting killed by Jason, don't go to Crystal Lake.
That's true.
That's it. Like, don't go there. Don't fuck with the guy.
Don't go to New Jersey.
Don't go to New Jersey. Don't go to New Jersey. Don't go and try to grow. Don't get some of his weed. Don't pick his weed, bro. He needs that to chill out.
It's my shit.
That's why you get killed when you go there looking for marijuana. Isn't that what they did in the reboot?
Yeah,
They went and they fucked with his shit. Don't do it. He's probably the one growing it.
I've been growing it for years.
He was the one growing
Was
it.
that his shit? I
think it
It was
was.
the farmer that was molesting the mannequin. I thought he did it.
My stepdad. All right, chill out.
Yeah, remember you killed him and you took his mask from the garage? You don't remember your own movie? Come on now.
That's where you found your mask, Jason.
Yeah. In the reboot.
Well, the reboot.
Listen, man. I take things now for a paycheck. Okay, it's hard out there.
There you go. See, so Jason's actually he's
Yeah, go
redone
ahead
his own
and,
origin story several times
Go ahead and subscribe.
because the studios are fucking with you, right? The studios are fucking with you too much, man.
It's hard to get a good script out there.
Jason, go ahead and
All
plug
I know
your
is that-
OnlyFans.
All I know is that people still buy my merch. As you can see, they still buy my merch. Flip that cup real quick.
Remember that lawsuit to where
Jason.com?
only the writer gets credit for
Jason
the
X for
Friday
the
13th
for the real
stuff?
guys. Jason XX.
Oh, did you guys watch the YouTube clip of Finley?
Oh no, I forgot about it. I know you mentioned it
Aside
last
from the fact that he
episode.
just put a plug for a
sons of
porn
bitches.
parody on the podcast just now.
Oh, they have it. It's real.
Is it really? Oh
have-
my god!
They have one with Freddie.
True fan
and,
right here. You
They
see
have,
what
one
I'm
with,
saying?
they have one with Freddie, and guess what's on his fingers? Not
true fan.
It's not razors. It's
Not razor blades,
Nope.
dude. This is the world we
Real.
live in, bro. What the fuck?
It's real. It's real.
The mask doesn't change. Just the script,
He
baby.
said, "Guess what's on his glove? Not razor blades."
Let's just put it this way. Yeah, right there. Done.
Oh my goodness! All right. So, Jason, what about you? I think you pretty much kind of summed up what how you
Yeah,
felt
if you don't
about
like
it,
it,
right?
don't watch it.
Is there anything else you want to add to that before we move on to B Money answering his own question, and then we move on to your topic next?
What was B Money's thing again? I forgot about it. He kept going on and on about some movies I've never seen.
You haven't seen half the movies I've seen?
No.
You're a cinephile too, right? He's a cinephile. You should be one too. I thought you love movies, don't you? I mean, we're not EQ here, but you know,
No, he likes scripting.
he loves that. I'm surprised he didn't bring a script to his new unseen movie yet.
He can't talk.
Oh, he can't talk about it. That's
No,
right.
he can't talk.
Oh yeah, he
I'm
doesn't.
breaking character. Tim,
Oh yeah,
like
you
I
break.
said.
He's already breaking character for us.
But I'm
That's
saying,
what
and-
that-
and
he's
mask-
already breaking character for
I'm
us.
saying,
The
but
mask
if you were to-
doesn't
if
change,
you-
just
if
the
you-
script,
If
baby.
you were to bring a script of his
And
movie, you're
that-
like, okay, Jason, your
That's
line.
fair.
It's on my other
It's
website.
true. Jason, your line.
Perfect.
That's brilliant.
You know what?
Awesome.
One more time. I don't believe it.
You have to, if they don't believe you do a what they call a. Check it out.
How you say?
A mulligan. A retake.
That's a Michael Myers head
A
tilt.
You do a
reshoot.
side, you do a head tilt.
That's a Michael Myers head tilt.
Michael Myers is dead. Okay,
Oh,
they killed him.
yeah.
They
No.
killed him.
So
No,
that was
they didn't
really
kill
canon
him.
then, huh?
The shape can only change.
It changed into grounded meat
Evil
through the
changes
fucking
shape.
grinder. They threw his ass in a fucking grinder, bro.
If I gotta work with the same girl for 40 years, let me tell you right now, I'm changing the mask. I'm going back to the potato sack.
Man.
I said, man.
I will say though,
At least make her hot, but she
She had some mileage.
I felt,
put it right here,
I
you
felt
know?
like that movie franchise would have been better if one they kept that they are siblings, because it would make more sense of.
I agree.
the
Why they're
trauma.
so connected. Yeah, because otherwise it really isn't for her.
But if you keep part
You know?
2 in there as well, his kill count is higher, which means I think a town would be more devastated, because if you just go off of 1, he killed 3 babysitters, and people are still 40 years later traumatized over it, where there's worse crime out there where we get over it every day. So like for that whole town in the second movie, which is technically the third movie, like to be that like evil dies tonight, like that was 40 years ago.
Yeah.
It was 3 people.
And not just that, he wasn't really after her. And I think the cop made that clear to her in the second movie in Kills. He's like,
So if you change it back to where he is after her, there is more of a trauma.
I agree.
There is more.
There is, but
oh shit.
yeah, and especially if it was family that he was trying to kill off, that makes more sense too. But when you change that,
every sequel following that was you have to put Michael in their path, and you're like, oh, okay.
Listen, Michael's a good friend of mine. I don't want to shit on his movies, but you know, I have drinks with him every now and then. I told him he should have just.
I'm sure you guys do.
He should have just. He
seems like a Bud Light guy. Is that true?
He should have just stopped after the Rob Zombie one. Just cashed in his checks.
What did he say when you told him that?
Nothing.
He did this.
He doesn't say a whole lot of anything.
He did this.
Like Jason's like, oh, he didn't say shit.
He just
He didn't say shit in his fucking movies either, bro. You guys must have a lot of one-sided conversations.
It's a lot of deep
How
thoughts
do you feel?
staring off.
And then, how do you feel about that, Michael?
Listen, Iron Hand Job. Don't. Michael.
Fuck you, Jason. All right, asshole. Fuck you. Anyway, shit, man. That's pretty good though that you have drinks with the guy, man. It's cool that you get to know him a little bit better. You are on the same page. I mean, you both don't say shit during your movies, so you guys, besides performing well and murdering people, it's pretty easy to make a paycheck, right?
What more can you do? Just fuck you, Freddy. That's pretty much it.
He brought him up. You had to do it.
I want to bring this up. Do you think there's a limit to sequels on good slashers, or more the merrier?
What do you think, Slideshow? Jason says 3.
I agree. I think if you overdo it, kills it.
I agree.
3, but like how I said,
You have a fuck ton though. Just put that out there.
but
You went to space, bro.
Yeah, bro. They ran out of shit with you.
yeah, it's 3, and then you can switch it up. It's 3, and then you could switch up the environment. See, I went to space. That's a whole new movie right there, bud.
On part 10.
I switched it up.
They had to. They have a choice at this point. Like, fuck, we gotta. But the thing is,
You bought the merch, didn't you?
But how? But let me ask you something though. But how did you go to space? You went to hell the movie before, didn't he? He went to the movie.
And he was brought back by Freddy.
Oh, he grabs his mask, pulls on the dirt. So then, but how did he get into a spaceship? Or is that completely off? I don't
They threw him
understand.
in a
Like,
cryo chamber,
I saw that,
and then.
but how did he get there though? Because Freddy brought him back.
The FBI team was trying to figure out how to kill Jason. And once
I forgot to be in Jason X. So I don't
He was in the
the whole
cryo
time.
chamber. He stabbed through the cryo chamber.
It's your boy, bro.
he
I'm
was the
telling you.
doctor and her for like 2,000 years, and then they were doing like an Earth, like a field trip. And they're like, oh, cool.
Okay, I
Hockey
remember
mask.
that. Okay, I remember that now. All right. So, what about you though? B Money's anything you want to add to your own topic there before we pass it over to our boy Jason here?
I think more the merrier. As stupid as if it's a good franchise, one that you can really love. So even Fast and the Furious, I can't wait for Fast X and Fast X Part 2. I can't wait. I can't wait for more Jason movies, more Michael movies.
Do you think that Universal Studios would pay for a crossover like that, Slideshow? What do you think, man?
Universal's
They
actually
said it was in
working
the
on
talks, so
No, they fucking didn't. Really?
No. So
That's not a real fucking
Fast
thing.
X is
it
actually
really?
the title because it's the 10th
Oh
movie.
my
It's the 10th movie. It's
Oh, yeah. So Fast X, that makes
That's
sense.
what-
The numeral
No,
for X
that's-
is 10,
but
right?
that's what Tyrese Gibson said. He said they were in the talks about it. So
no, they're in the talks to actually do a Jurassic Park crossover.
Yeah,
with
yeah,
Fast and
but
the Furious.
Jurassic Park.
That's what
yeah.
it was. Oh, my Lord. Wow.
now they at this point they doing too much, man. Like for
They've
what?
been to it. That's even more. They're
But
astronomically
If you
over it.
remember what we said earlier, don't see if you don't want to see it.
Yeah, that's true.
I will buy
That's true.
tickets opening night.
I probably
Would you see it?
Hell yeah!
And that's why they keep making them. People
It's
listen.
entertainment. It's entertainment.
I mean, it is. I agree with B Money's. It's more B Money's knows. Okay, so like, he got a point. If you go into the movie theater knowing that it's literally you're just going to laugh at this shit and not really take it seriously, then you'll have a good time. I think you have to understand and put those movies in that category. Would you guys agree?
Yeah, 'cause-
If you're going there for something more serious, you are in the wrong franchise
No,
at
because
this point.
when I found out they're
You know?
doing Jason X and
You
he's going
can't
to
go-
space, I didn't think like, oh,
mother-
I hope they can win an Academy Award. I
Yeah,
was
do it.
like, hell yes, because Leprechaun did it, Pinhead did it.
That's true.
I'm glad you said that because Leprechaun needs to come back. Okay?
He has a few movies you probably haven't seen.
Forget about him. He needs to come back. He needs to
His
come
last
back.
movie was in 2018.
Really?
Yeah,
No, the last good one was Leprechaun in the Hood. Okay?
Part 2 was good too. Pepperline in the Hood Part 2.
Was it one of those low budgets?
Is this a real fucking thing?
Correct.
Leprechaun in the Hood?
And he raps the
You've
whole
never
time.
seen this.
No, bro.
I've seen that one.
Yeah.
Yeah?
I've never seen
Is
this.
it good?
He raps the whole time. It's badass.
Sideshow likes Leprechaun,
Was that
right?
the one? Yeah, Leprechaun. Yeah, he's cool. Is that the one he was smoking in?
Yeah. Both,
Oh, okay.
both he smokes in.
Oh,
He gets high as fuck and just starts rhyming and rapping.
Wow,
This is shit.
Fucking Leprechaun, dude. I swear, dude. These
No, so his
characters-
last movie he did where he killed a bunch of people in the original house too is really good. It's a
Oh,
new
man.
Leprechaun actor, of course. 'Cause,
I wouldn't be scared of him, to be honest.
Warwick.
I
is
wouldn't
doing,
either. I'd field goal kick his ass in the nuts, bro.
But again, he has the element of magic.
He has magic,
can
though. That's the
claw
only
He can
shit
fuck with you, though. That's
Yeah.
true.
and then
Sorry.
don't touch. Don't let bro see you
Big
with
money.
hold
I
on.
know you're
either.
not trying to do this to you, but can you mind grabbing me a beer, bro?
Yeah.
Get yourself one if you want to, please.
Magic.
Anybody need a refill? Want some water, sir? No. Anybody else? What about you, Jason? Can't get you a straw that fit through one of the holes in your mask. All right. We're in frame. Goose shit. All right. So,
Like if I know it's not going to be an Academy Award winning movie, I don't care. Because look at the state of Marvel now. All the Marvel movies now are just like it just seems like Spy Kids 3 and it's just all just too much.
I agree. And there is such a thing as too much. That is a thing. Absolutely. That does exist. There you go.
I've always been a fan
ASMR.
I've always been a fan of the do one and then maybe another sequel and then the third one or the one before the second one, go back and then show my childhood.
So you were a fan of that?
I'm a fan
That type
of
of timeline.
I would watch it. It gives me a George Lucas kind of
Okay. And that he was one of the first to do some shit like that.
exactly. Hocus Pocus did the same thing.
Not really.
I
They
didn't
went
watch it.
back to their childhood, man. Come on.
Briefly.
That's all. Briefly, it's still the idea.
2 minutes of flashback isn't a fucking movie.
It's still show my childhood a little bit. Let me see how I became what I became.
No, I like mystery.
He likes
I know you like mystery, but you also like me.
So let's get real. What do we really know about Jason's origins other than like deep dives in comic books?
Don't you dare bring
All
up my
you know
mom
is
again.
he came,
Don't you dare bring up my comic books, man.
he was dead. His mom was furious,
Leave my mom
killed
out of
camp
this.
counselors, right? And then at the very end, as a scare, he pops up and kills the girl in the canoe. And then part 2, but you don't know. They never really tell you how he came back. I like that mystery.
I'd be interested in doing a film where my mom gets pregnant with me, and then she's doing a bunch of booze and just going off the rails.
Read some of the comics that you're in, and your dad is why you're the way you are.
Listen, man, I'm talking about a film here, okay?
Okay.
So I'm interested in that kind of film. I would take the script on that.
I think you need to jokerize more villains. Don't give me a backstory. Let that mystery, like a good zombie movie, is I don't know how they became zombies.
Bullshit.
You wouldn't want to know.
Bullshit.
It's better. It's spookier because
No.
your imagination. Did aliens do it? Is it a parasite? Is it a chemical spill? Is hell so full the dead is walking the earth? If you explain to me, it grounds it so much. You're like, oh well, then just do this and you can stop it. And then when they're like, oh, part 2's coming out. Well, how'd you make a part 2 if you gave the rules for part 1? But if there
It
are
changed.
no rules, you can have part 10 where they're in space now. I love it.
So, do you think the movie I Am Legend would have been better without the backstory? Like what happened to his wife and
No, it would have been better if they used practical effects. You can look online for the practical effects they were going to use. It was 1,000 times creepier than the shitty ass cancer vampires they put out. with
How
CGI.
dare you? How dare you?
Really?
Tell me I'm wrong.
How dare you?
Damn.
That last scene with Will Smith saying, "I can save you."
And if there was
If
practical
that
people,
did not hit you right here, I don't have it. Right. If
Did-
that didn't hit you right here,
He said I don't have one.
I seen the alter ending for that movie though. That was good.
Jason, I need you to
I'll-
clean your ears out. Did I say Will Smith's performance?
there's water in
needed
it.
work?
Okay.
No.
I said there's water.
Practical.
There's water in
effects.
his ears.
Get this man a Q-tip.
Practical effects.
Get him a Q-tip.
I'm gonna tell you right now, nothing will ever beat
EQ.
practical effects with CGI overlay. Nothing's gonna beat that ever.
At the end of the day, it's a movie. It's a movie. There's no rules in the movie. There's only the rules that you
I do
establish
see-
in the beginning.
No, that's true, but I do see what B Money's saying too, though. The practical effects do have a certain effect on the audience, as well as CGI would.
And amazing performances by the actors. can really get you involved. But then you can really go, oh yeah, it's a fake movie when you see really shitty CGI. I'm looking at you, Scorpion King.
That one's bad.
That was
bro.
some PS2
that was-
graphics.
He said PS2.
He said PS2.
Not even Dreamcast.
It's not as bad.
Demoted.
It's not as bad as a Terrifier though.
Oh, now you know what? That's a good transition there, Mr. Jason. Before we get into that,
Oh yeah, your topic now, right?
no, his topic. Yeah, it's gonna go into your his topic now. So, Mr. Jason, that's for you, sir.
Hello.
And before we, so now, Jason, now it's your topic. You were talking about having a new horror icon, right?
Give me somebody new.
You want somebody new. Now, if you could create this adversary, right? If you can create this person to go against, 'cause you said you'd rather fight someone new. Design a challenge for yourself, and explain him or her to us, and why you think they'd be iconic. Since you're over here saying "fuck Art the Clown," because the reason why I said that was a good transition into your topic is because a little earlier off the record, you were speaking with your number one fan over there about how he's C-list. You said trash. You thought Art. You hear that, Art?
Yeah.
Art the Clown. He's Jason over here calling you out, saying you straight garbage, bro.
Who's also going to play the Grinch in the slasher version of the Grinch?
Oh, all over my phone.
Called
The Grinch?
Called the Mean One.
If Jim Carrey plays you, bro, this is definitely not a serious thing.
Have you seen him in the number 23? Jim Carrey tore that roll up.
That movie is about a number.
No, it's about
It's about a number
it's the power of forgetting
I
and
kill
transitioning. Yeah, and how traumatic
with a
that can be.
machete.
Thank you, bro.
I'm not gonna add up numbers. I might stab you 23 times, but that's about as far as I'll go.
Okay. So what would be a character you would like?
First of all,
Or like to see at least. Come up. That isn't like Art now, obviously. Sorry.
you can't show me how he gets ready. Okay, I don't want to see you put on no makeup. You just need to be there.
Okay.
You can't run.
Until you complain, there's no backstory. I wish they had a flashback who was a kid.
Listen, fucker, this is my guy.
Go ahead.
Okay?
Go ahead.
You can't run
Okay.
unless you get no, you can't run. You can't run. Michael doesn't run. I don't run. Only Freddy runs. It shows you enough right there.
Leatherface runs.
Oh yeah, Leatherface does run.
I was gonna say that. Yeah.
Leatherface run, bro.
Fuck that guy.
Dang, Leatherface, he calling you out too.
I need somebody that.
Did you
that,
have
that can take
a big bottle of Haterade before you got here?
Well, I mean, he's cool with Michael, right? He likes Michael Myers. He doesn't say anything negative about him.
You said the movies are trash.
Well, yeah, but not him. He said he likes him. He said he likes him. It's like his movie.
Who's in the movies? Him.
Listen, we all have first names here. Jason, Michael, Leatherface. You want to call me Hockey Face? I'm Jason, motherfucker.
He has a name too, though. It's not Leatherface.
He's like, I'm Jason Voorhees, bitch. I'm not fucking. I don't wear skin on my
I
face.
prefer Jason V.
Excuse me,
Hey,
Jason V.
When we were slamming down our Yu-Gi-Oh cards, didn't we put him against the Creeper?
Oh, we did. Last episode, last week, Jason. Yeah, we you know who
Good
Creeper
fight.
is, right? From Jeepers Creepers.
And he doesn't run.
How do you feel about the Creeper, sir?
He can fly, but he doesn't
He
run.
runs.
You want to know how
he ran that bus. He ran at that bus to pop the tire.
Oh, he did. Well, that was a dream, wasn't it?
No, it happened.
It actually did
That's
happen.
how the tire popped. Yeah, he ran at that bus.
Because remember she was
He
asleep.
did run. Yeah, he did run. He ran.
Remember she was asleep, right?
Yeah.
And as soon as the thing hit the
He
tire,
fucking
she jumped up.
flies.
Yeah, she
too.
magically got psychic
He flies,
powers.
Hey, he flies too, Jason. That's actually how he took you out, bro. He flew you into the sun. That's how he won that match. Actually, you both died together.
I fought for you if you listen to the podcast.
Yeah, if you listen to the last episode, Jason,
That was a battle royale.
he fought
though.
for your honor.
You should have listened to it already.
I didn't watch the movie.
Jeepers Creepers?
Really?
No.
You gotta watch that one, bro.
Do you know who the Creeper is, right?
I know who the Creeper is. Like I said, it's 2 movies, maybe 3 for me, and that's it.
I'm going to ask a question.
Unless you switch it up, you got to go to space.
I'm going to ask a question for Jason here.
You don't go to space.
You gotta go to space,
You don't go to
bro.
space on your.
He's like, if you're not going to the final frontier, I don't give a fuck.
You're really shocking me with some of the movies you haven't seen. So I want to ask you a real question, Jason. If you were to look at the IMDb top 250 movies you need to see before you die, would you say you've seen a good chunk of those, or just heard of them?
Name 10.
Shawshank Redemption, Green Mile,
Seen it.
Titanic.
Seen it.
Okay, so Just you're lacking on the horror.
We're on the horror films right here. I'm not a romantic guy. I kill people. So
yeah, but you haven't seen Jeepers Creepers. You haven't seen most.
I've seen Jeepers Creepers. I haven't seen the new one.
Oh, don't watch that one.
Exactly.
It's trash.
Just the first two.
It's trash. The first two are great. The weird part 3 one is you can say
That's
that.
trash.
I'm a fan of
The first two were good. The rest of
The first two were great.
I'm a fan of the
I hate the history behind the creeper, but the movies are fantastic.
I'm a fan of the monster they brought in Smile. I thought that was
was good.
pretty original for me.
I still want to watch that. It was
That was pretty original for me over the fact that it was scary. It was nothing like I've ever seen before, and at the end, it gave me a little bit of Resident Evil kind of vibes, but at the same time, man was at the same. Ooh, it gave me chills. And that's
did
hard
get
for me
corny.
to do.
It did get corny.
that means
for a hot
something, yo.
second.
Good job, the makers of Smile. You made Jason Voorhees have some goosebumps.
Their marketing
I'm always
was fantastic too. They paid people at like sports games to stare at the camera smiling, and they wouldn't move, and the shirt would say "You'll see Smile in theaters." Like, oh shit! Like,
Yeah.
great marketing for that. You don't see that very often.
I saw a life size mannequin in somebody's doorway of that character. Also,
So going back to an original character, how would you feel? Because I'm a big fan of reboots because I'm able to understand that reboots aren't ruining the original. It's just it's a different way of seeing it. How would you feel about gender bending certain horror movie icons?
A different. Oh, that's a good question. Like, so different interpretation, but with a
Yeah,
different.
like a female Michael, female Freddy, like gender bending. Girls can. So take a minute, slideshow. How creepy was The Grudge with a female?
I was just going to bring that up too.
So female characters and children can be terrifying.
The children, yeah.
Hell
The
yeah.
children,
So
yeah.
like, can you imagine like like make a real gritty, dirty, like psych ward female turn into the new Michael?
children aren't.
She
scared.
can actually attract men to her for easier kills and have that like Trojan horse effect. You can have a high body count. Great first movie with a female Michael Myers, and it's fresh. It's different.
They'd probably have to stand out. Because if it's somebody like if they made like Ronda Rousey a type of zombie type, that'd be terrifying. But I feel like as far as like if you turn Michael Myers into a woman, it's like, I don't know. Unless she got to be at least taller than me.
But remember, so it's not converting all of the Michaels, right? So the other
Michelle Myers?
other ones.
You fucking kidding me?
There we go, Michelle Myers.
Are you fucking kidding me right now?
Oh,
Michelle Myers.
yeah.
I don't think it'd be scary.
Okay. All right.
I think certain roles have their roles for example,
What
like
about Franny Krueger?
Tranny Krueger.
Franny, like Franny. Her name's Franny. The girl Freddy Krueger. I'm saying.
Yeah.
I'm trying to do girl names for the Vicky Vorhees or Jamie Voorhees. We'll do Jamie. Sounds good.
You know the Insidious, the woman in the black dress,
Who was a man?
which was a man. Yeah.
Yeah.
See, like that
So you're talking.
was terrifying.
So you're talking canceled.
I would like to see a new character.
You low key.
I want to see more transsexual killers. There's not enough of them.
No, I'm just saying the whole concept of that was kind of scary. That was kind of scary.
But then again, so that might trigger people like, oh, you're saying all transsexuals are so mentally ill they're going to murder people,
Whoa.
right?
But that's the thing. They can find, or anybody can find anything to complain about, just like how you can find
that's
anything
true.
to sue about.
I would like
that's
to see a new character, kind of like I don't know if you guys are familiar with the old Spawn, kind of like somebody who dies and gets brought back as far as like a demonic character.
like Freddy Krueger, Jason.
Okay,
No,
so
as
you
a
want
woman, no.
so remember Jason, you're designing this character for us right now
because you're
right?
dead and you can't be killed again. That's
So
the
there's
thing.
supernatural aspects to this character of yours.
Yes.
Okay.
See, that wouldn't be bad if that was a woman. I feel like that wouldn't be bad. That would be a cool movie.
I like the
Yeah,
factor of
I agree.
realism. It's like The Strangers was a top tier terrifying movie because of the realism. Why are you killing us? Because you were home. That's terrifying.
Yeah.
But it's also based off of something that
The
kind of happened.
The Manson
Yeah.
murders. Yeah,
What about Us?
that was one of the weakest Jordan Peele films. I'll say it out now, right now.
I thought it was pretty good. I like this.
It was good, but
Nope was better.
Yeah.
But
How dare you.
they had the women
man.
scary in that movie though, to a certain extent.
Yeah.
Get Out was groundbreaking and 10 out of 10.
Yeah.
Us could have been executed better. And that movie left way too much of like, I'm not going to everything I talked about that I wanted more explanation of like, oh, so everyone has a doppelganger that copies you 100%.
Oh, so now you need a fucking story, huh?
Well,
but I agree. It didn't make sense to me.
And then none of them can talk except for the girl that taught herself how to talk, but then that one that replaced her.
Yeah, she's running everybody.
There's
too.
nobody
That
underneath
made no
us.
sense.
I thought that was kind of weird.
Hey,
yeah.
that was lethal with that bat, though.
Yeah. Oh hell yeah.
Still.
Fuck.
Bro, put that bat in between the crack of the door.
He did. He did, bro.
That's lethal.
That's lethal shit right there.
So Get Out,
Hell
number
yeah.
1. Us was 3. Nope, I'll put 2.
How dare you? Nope is definitely 1. Get Out is 2nd.
Why
Us
is
3.
Nope so
I
high?
heard bad reviews for Nope, though. I still haven't seen it.
I love the twist. And has it been out long enough to spoil it?
I think it has. Yeah, go ahead.
So
If you haven't
for
watched it,
sure.
go fuck
So
yourself.
the amazing twist is every sci-fi movie with aliens that you see with ships is, that's the vehicle. In this movie, the ship is the alien.
Yeah, the vehicle is the actual creature,
cool.
which was cool. It's a shapeshifter.
And the way that it uses its ability to tractor beam you to
Sorry, Slide. You
to
okay
eat
that we spoiled it for you?
It looks
I'll
like
eventually
an
watch it,
eyeball,
maybe
so-
2 years from now.
Yeah. So
But yeah, these attractor being like you said, they kind of suck up its food and eat it that way.
but because it's mostly white.
So
slash
abducting them
chrome-
is their way of eating, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
So it's not a scary movie, right?
No.
It's more of a, it is.
But when you see the trailer of it flying around, that is the monster.
Yeah.
Not what's in. There is no inside.
So
that
yeah,
is
so
the
when you see
monster.
someone get beamed up, like beginning, like abducted or whatever, they're eating. That's how it
Pretty original to me.
is. It is original,
No.
yeah.
So
'Cause you always hear about them. You always hear about
I
them,
started off by saying that twist was fantastic.
like alien abduction.
And
they're
the-
eating. The abductions is the eating
Yeah,
process.
and the visuals were great because of the colors, the pattern they use. So where it tractor beams you is black, and the outside's white chrome, so it looks like an eyeball. So it's always
It
watching
looks
you.
fucking
That adds a
creepy, dude.
terrifying element.
It's a fucking floating olive.
But when
Shit's
it
fucking
opens up
weird,
like
man.
a fucking lotus flower, that was kind of.
I mean,
How dare you?
And then you're gonna tell me
you're gonna offend Jason again.
and then by shitting out a dime, it's gonna kill my dad. Mythbusters proved that you can drop a dime from the Empire State Building and it's not gonna kill anybody.
Oh, it went through his eyeball though, man.
So but
I thought they said it would kill
can't
somebody.
Hit you. No,
I mean, you saw a key. Was it a key that penetrated the horse?
It was a dime. Yeah, but it's not dropping far enough to cause any
Was it a nickel?
damage. It's shitting out.
Was it a nickel?
metal
No, it was a
it
nickel that
can't
got in his eye,
digest.
right? But what?
So
they can't drop it off the
something
tower and
landed
it
in the
won't kill
horse
you?
too. Wasn't it a key?
It'll hurt you, but it's not gonna-
Something stabbed the horse. What was it? Was it a key?
Yeah, but it's coming out with force, though. He's spitting the thing is spitting
No.
it out.
When
Yeah, there is some
got
force behind it,
angry
though.
at them, it was spitting out blood and other things. When it's normally dropping, it's shitting out stuff it can't eat. It's not spitting.
Oh yeah. Okay, so we'll go.
Silver.
Well, I'm getting too much more.
So there
Fuck
is
this silver.
no, there is no monster to
Can't
that story.
digest this.
The monster is the ship, but like let's say
Yeah, brother,
let's
so
say
it's-
you
yeah,
had
the vest-
let's say you had metal teeth or a metal knee. It would eat you, and it couldn't digest your knee, so
So it
would
spit
just
that
shit-
out.
It just shits it out,
Or shit it out, like you said.
and it drops. And at one point in the movie, a dime kills their dad because it hits his eye and he dies. And they're like, "What happened? Like a dime hit his eye? Like how? We're in the middle of the fucking desert. What?"
Yeah, it went through his eyeball and
It's
just killed him.
Agua Dulce, son.
But then they're all
Agua Dulce, that's out here.
yeah.
Well, close to here.
But then they're all trying to capture it on film, and it needs old film because it has like an EMP power to where it
That part was kind of corny to me. Where the director
Yeah, how
goes,
he
"I
dies,
need
like,
the
"This is
perfect
my
film."
final film. Like
Yeah.
right there.
Ah!
right
Really,
there.
the final, the money shot.
How-
Get the fuck out of here.
I would
bro.
much rather seen the Iron Hand job in that part.
How shitty that scene was reminded me of Matthew McConaughey in Rain of Fire. Remember that one?
The Iron Hand job,
First
bro.
of all-
I'm never gonna look at this glove the same way, man. It's the Iron Gauntlet, all right? Put some respect
You're,
on that.
you're gonna look at it a little happier.
Put some
Matthew
respect.
McConaughey.
Put some respect on the Infinity Gauntlet, all right?
Matthew McConaughey.
Start
that
Gauntlet.
scene in Rain of Fire was amazing.
No. If he were to have leapt off the tower
How?
and cut the dragon and then died later, yes. But for him to go like, "Ah," and
It's
then
an
get eaten,
iconic-
like what the fuck?
Yeah.
Okay, well, we're getting sidetracked here a little bit, fellas.
Sorry.
What about, so let's wrap it up, Jason, as far as how your creature or your being is going to be as. Let's go where we have so far. So it's supernatural, right?
Okay.
Is he a slasher? Is it a he or she? Does it have a gender? Is it a fucking spirit? Is it possess people? Is it an entity? What is it?
For all the folks out there that get offended, just make it to where he can. I like what E-Money said, where he can transform in order to get you into his lair, so he can switch up from male to female in order to.
So
attract
shapeshifter.
you. I'm down with that.
Okay, cool. You know what? That's pretty good though, because I mean, even though it was a shapeshifter, technically speaking, I like that his version of it is different enough.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So basically, Art, you really don't stand a chance. Art the Clown, I think you're gonna get fucked in your face different ways from the shapeshifter too.
He's gonna run out of makeup.
The thing about it too was,
Mark my words.
who brought
Art
that
the
fucker back to
Clown-
life in the second one?
Art the Clown is going to be a B movie character and very rapidly become an A-list slasher. Mark my words.
You gotta watch the second one, bro. I heard that's the one to watch now. It came out this year. It just came out. It's still in theater, right?
It's on Screambox right now, I think.
Oh, Screambox, I think, yeah.
Which is a shittier version of Shudder.
Exactly.
Sponsor
I'm on
us.
Paramount Plus, people.
Ooh, Jason with the plug real quick, though. Whoa, what?
My boy going places.
It really is. Okay, Jason.
Remember the EMT that poses you for a while?
I have a lot of movies yet to remind me.
Sounds like you don't know. That's sad. Anyways, moving on.
So transitioning over to slideshow with some more scenarios and questions for the timeless crew. You know how this goes, man. He's got some good shit.
All right, so this is how the scenario starts off, right? We have UFO versus the living dead, or if you want to say zombies. So you wake up one morning, you know, you got your morning wood. You know, you're feeling good. Beautiful sun. You can see through the blinds in the window. Beautiful sun. You go to use the restroom. You realize you want to go outside and get the newspaper. And so you open the front door. You see a whole bunch of alien battleships on one side with aliens lined up on one side. And you got the living dead on the other side, just lined up. And you just, and you got to keep in mind that everybody else on the planet already chose their sides, right? So with that being said, which side are you guys choosing? The zombies or the aliens? And why?
You said the sides were already decided, right?
No. Like everybody else on the planet already chose a side. It's just you that's left to choose a side.
So what are my options again?
Let's flush the rules out, though. What
right.
kind of aliens do we have? And what kind of zombies do we have?
Which one y'all want to use? We can all agree on the same ones.
Let's do it. What do you think? Okay, what did you suggest, Slideshow? When you wrote this down, what did you have in mind?
I was low-key thinking about aliens from Aliens versus Predator.
I'm not with that. Those fools are fucking crazy, creepy, bro.
Because if we're saying xenomorphs versus like George R. Romero zombies, like xenomorphs all day.
Oh, yeah. We need to have the fuckers from World War Z, bro. That run and shit.
If we're talking like
tear shit up,
28 days later zombies.
What kind of zombies did you have? Walking Dead zombies in mind? Did you have World War Z zombies in mind?
Whatever
what he's talking about in mind?
Whichever zombies is on par.
The zombie we got next to us right here that just takes everything to the face and chest and still keeps walking.
Technically, Jason is a zombie.
Technically speaking. Clarify. You know what? Matter of fact, Jason, let's dead
what
this.
are you?
Let's dead this argument, please.
What are your pronouns, Jason?
Yes.
I want to hear them now.
Are you a fucking zombie or are you something else?
First of all, let me give you a depth into my my day. So I'm waking up. I got that morning machete, right? And
I like the replacement of wood for machete. Very good.
First, I'm whacking off a little bit, but not to completion. I'm just gonna
Just be frustrated.
I'm gonna slowly edge myself. I don't know if you guys are familiar with the term edge.
It's called taming the lion.
Clarify for those out there that don't know, Jason.
You don't climax, and it's called taming the lion. And the theory is you produce more testosterone for a better, stronger workout.
There you go. I haven't nutted in years, in 10 movies.
Wow. Oh, Jason.
Eventually, your body absorbs it, so it's good for like 2 days. You should do that. If you read the article, you would know that, Jason.
Go fuck yourself. Next. When I'm seeing the aliens and I'm seeing the zombies on one side, after I've edged myself, of course, I'm getting up, I'm grabbing my real machete, and I'm looking at both of them, right?
Yep.
To the left, and I don't pick a side. And why? Because I'm Jason.
That's valid.
Yeah.
I'm not going to lie, that's a bitch move. So if you could give a secondary answer, that'd be great. Who are you guys going to pick? I'm so badass, I'm not even going to pick. Really?
Oh, my God.
Are you shitting me right now?
That wasn't my voice. I was adding some dramatic effect.
That was you spot on.
I don't pick a side because I'm Jason.
So here's Slideshow.
Hey, that fucking cop-out answer. I don't give a shit.
Slideshow comes in with that smooth caramel voice. So there's zombies here. And
Yeah, go for it, Slide.
there's aliens there. And then Jason goes, I'm so cool. I'm going to whack off and not pick a side.
and
He's
then
gonna stand in the middle. I'm like, fuck y'all, I'm Jason.
And then
Okay.
I'm going to space again.
Oh man, he went there.
So he chose the alien side.
He went there.
Oh, that's what it sounds like.
No,
yeah.
that's
Because
done.
all the aliens are down here, so now space is uninhabited. So I'm going like Neo from the Matrix and fucking flying up to space, son.
And he went there.
And AJ, who are you picking?
Oh fuck, man. And I had to pick the aliens or the zombies.
I need you, Slideshow, to pick. You have to pick the zombies and the aliens.
Yeah,
for
so
us.
it's back to me, yeah, because like, you asked me first, right? So my thing is when this is Slideshow talk. I'm sorry, brother.
So he did say
when you
xenomorphs.
yeah,
for
you did say
aliens.
xenomorph, which is a good choice. I actually agree with your alien choice.
Terrifying.
Very terrifying.
So I don't. I'm not.
how they
I'm not
reproduce,
big
come out of
on
your
zombie
chest.
movies. That's what I'm saying.
So listen,
all the zombies I see
Oh,
look dumb.
you
So
want
I'll give you a category.
I say World War Z, bro. They run. They're
There's
fucking.
There's
no.
infected, which are like fresh. They can run forever because they have no muscle pain because they're zombies. There's zombies that like they're slow.
Walking
They're-
Dead?
They're decaying,
Deteriorating.
Walking Dead.
Yeah.
And then there's like
I got one.
Go ahead.
What you got, Jason?
How about the zombies, like the mummies from the ones that have those little scythes?
Oh.
You know what I'm talking about? The ones that climb walls, the fast
I know what
ones.
he's talking about.
Which ones? What movie was that from?
The mummy, dog.
Part
Those
two? Part two?
classify- They classify as zombies. Yeah.
Well, they're mummies,
Those,
right?
But those are good ones, right
mummies
there.
are also
Mummified
Mummies are
zombies.
yeah. Yeah.
Mummified zombies. No, he's
Okay,
right.
okay.
He's right. Jason's right. I think. Okay, which one
So-
do you like? Out of the
yeah,
ones
so
we
which one do
suggested?
you like?
It's your scenario, so,
the-
you get to decide. We're just
So
giving
the
you options.
infected can go full speed fast.
So,
and retain some intelligence.
Technically, those would be the only ones that keep up with the aliens. So,
Okay, so
I'd say let's
So
go.
That's a
with
good
those.
point. He's
So-
right.
so
Yeah,
we're
you want
saying-
ones that can hang. I agree.
Yeah.
If you're gonna pick the zombie side, you want a side that can handle, at least hang.
now
You know.
here's my other question: the xenomorphs are gonna fuck some shit up. You see the
they are.
movies. If they get the blood of the infected in them, will they become a zombie?
Ooh, like what happened with Alien versus Predator shit? Were they like a hybrid of both? Like, would that happen?
Oh, hey, that's a good question. I like that. So yeah, we'll factor that in.
So they could be zombie aliens.
So if they get if they get too bloody, they will be infected.
But that
become
means
zombie
what?
aliens.
So
They're on
do
the
they
zombie
become
side.
mutual or
no zombies. They're zombies. There's zombies,
basically
but they have
become, yeah.
the body of a xenomorph, which is
So
scary. as
imagine,
fuck.
yeah, it's even creepier, bro. Think about it. Now you got an undead xenomorph. You kill the xenomorph, you got to kill him twice now.
so would that make
He's coming back like, you know,
would that
worse,
make the
like,
battle
it was-
unfair? Or would it still
No,
be?
no, no.
Would it still be?
So if the xenomorph goes for a head strike, zombie's dead, right? Zombie
Yeah.
rules. We're going to follow zombie rules.
Yeah.
Head strikes kill the zombie. But if the zombie is really fucked up and bloody and it goes in the xenomorph's mouth, now he's infected.
Yeah.
So if they only do headshots, aliens are winning. If they get infected, we have more zombies with alien abilities.
So should we just take that one out?
That is your rules. I just
Well,
want
I'm just trying to make it fair across the board. Like,
Okay.
you know,
because like there's a Mars attack aliens. Those are.
I was thinking about that
motherfuckers.
too, but
Yeah. I mean, all right. So now we pretty much established the rules. I'm gonna go ahead and go with the xenomorphs, bro. I think it's a no brainer. Aliens, man.
Yeah, because
That's the side I'm picking, bro.
same here. Because eventually
100%.
zombies are going to rot and die.
Yeah.
There will be a time frame. I
Yep.
think there was a real study showing
they
that
will
if
die out
zombies
eventually. They
Are
decay.
real. 12 days, the world goes back normal.
Yeah, I believe it. I agree. I completely agree. What about you, though, Mr. Jason?
Picking that.
You probably like. I know you don't pick a side, but if you had to pick a side,
already picked Team Jason.
come on, man.
Space, baby.
Well, there you go.
That means
Aliens. It
aliens.
is.
That means
Yeah,
aliens.
hell yeah.
That's code for alien.
That's right. I love it.
All right, next
Hell
scenario.
yeah, we're on the same page. That's
Okay.
good shit.
so the
Next
the
one,
next one would
slideshow.
be what would be your weapon of choice and why? And then the follow up question to that would be: would you rather a gun with unlimited bullets or 2 indestructible melee weapons of your choosing?
Woo! That means that you can slash all you want, Jason, without it breaking.
Hold on. What is my
already got that.
scenario?
He already has that though. That's true.
No, this is just what you're using to.
Oh, would you rather? It's a would you rather question.
Yeah, but what's the scenario? Because if it's a zombie apocalypse, melee because they're quiet. Gun fire, no matter.
That's true. You're gonna all attract
I'm
the
gonna
fuck
attract
out of all.
noise. And not even that. The worst part of a zombie apocalypse is pirates. People trying to steal my shit that aren't zombies. So when they hear a gunshot, oh, I heard Bruce has a unlimited gun.
No, so this is just.
But
what
they'd
you're
have to
using-
kill you
yeah.
to get it though.
See, that's what I'm saying though. Now I gotta kill innocent people.
Ooh, yep. I guess so.
Hey, this
So-
is war, man.
So what is my scenario to
casualties.
pick the weapon? What is the scenario?
You could choose
You need to make the rules.
any weapon.
Oh, yeah, I understand the gun or the melee, but is it just like right now? I can have?
Yeah, well,
Because if it's right now,
you think about it and it just pop up for you.
like right now scenario, nothing's real.
Are you gonna drink that, Jason?
No.
He's still looking at it.
Sorry, go ahead. Just
So like right now scenario, this world.
wait for him. Look at me
I'm gonna
like
do the unlimited ammo gun
Okay.
because
my mouth is up here, bro.
ammo's
What you
expensive.
mean?
But like in the zombie
break character,
apocalypse,
bro.
I'm gonna do the melee weapon because
I like that,
it's
yeah.
quieter, faster. I'm assuming it's indestructible, sharp, blah 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 blah.
Okay. But what kind of gun would you choose?
First
or what
of
kind
all-
of weapon?
No one ever reloads in movies
Is it
except
all
for
the
John
time?
Wick.
All the time.
John Wick is
True.
the only motherfucker that reloads. Everybody else,
That's not
they
true.
got unlimited
People
bullets.
reload, but they reload.
So John Wick's the most realistic then.
Exactly.
Yeah.
no.
Shout out to Keanu.
Hey man, Keanu Reeves is a beast.
Some people,
Shout out to Keanu, like you
even
said.
over the top action movies, they do reload, but they reload after like 37 shots at a revolver. But they do reload sometimes.
Yeah, but he's just more realistic with it, man.
Exactly.
And he'll start fighting in the middle of a reload, bro. He's a fucking beast. I give the director credit for that one because the realism is there.
I can't wait.
And
for
the fact that
TV
he's still,
show.
yeah, I can't wait either. He's under stress as he's reloading,
Who's gonna
bro.
play
So
him?
I like
Who's
the
gonna
realistic
play
gun.
him?
So John Wick 4 is Keanu.
Yeah, so
The,
how they
t-
get-
the TV
It
show
has to be him, though.
The
I
TV
agree.
show is only going to be based on the hotel and the rules of the hotel, which are fucking fantastic.
which is the
The backstory.
Where they get the gold bars, how
Beautiful.
they become, yeah,
the Continental, right? That's what
yeah.
it's called. Yeah,
It's gonna be
Going
the
back
show
on
is going
how-
to be called the
yeah.
Continental.
Basically, oh wow, okay.
That's it.
And every episode is
Like
going
you
to
see,
be
I was
like
gonna call
different-
that. You did
yeah.
call it. Jason called it.
It's going to be a different hitman. Jason, you can't see.
Everybody.
You left me hanging, bro. It's just like
You can't see the
I
blind
can't
spot.
see from my right. I'm
It's
sorry.
a blind
His right eye.
spot.
His right eye
He has
is
a blind
lazy.
spot.
It's only
That's
straight
fair.
at-
His right eye is lazy.
It's
Yeah.
only straight ahead.
Yeah, alien scenario, gun, zombie, melee, real world right now, gun, vampire, gun, werewolf, gun, Michael Myers, Jason, machete. Because you got to, they can survive gunshots. You got
I have
to,
the
you got to
machete.
get
Michael-
Clearly, you
limbs
shot
off. You gotta
Michael
get-
Myers in the eyeballs, and
You
he's
got,
still
you got to get
coming
limbs
going, man.
off. So
Yeah.
so that's my answer.
Michael has the
Depending
Chucky
on the
knife. I have
scenario.
machete.
I want to hear this. Sorry, Big Money. What are you saying? He has the what? No, hey, Michael has the what?
Kitchen knife.
I have the machete.
Oh yeah, and he has the kitchen knife.
Michael has the Chucky knife.
It's weird. It's
Oh.
weird that you're compensating. You got to get a bigger weapon to do the same job.
I like a clean cut, baby.
Mm. That's what I want.
I had to do it. I'm sorry.
All right, Jason, what are you picking? Never ending bullets or indestructible, super sharp adamantium?
What is your
Melee.
choice, our friend? Tell us.
You know, I've been bugging everybody to give me a different weapon for years, but the machete.
Sure, yes.
Do you watch your movies? You've used wrod iron, pickaxes,
You're like, give
double-edged
me something
axes.
fucking new. Hey, he does do those things.
All
What
the
fucking
time.
question is this, man?
I just want to make sure you understand your own story.
I guess he's trying to say what is your go-to weapon? Is it really the machete, or do you have a personal favorite?
I love the accent you put on there.
The machete.
The machete.
The machete.
The machete.
Which one? So the machete. What do you prefer? Is it really that weapon, or was it something else originally?
You know what? I would take two machetes, kind of like Spartacus.
Oh, okay. Damn. All right. I didn't expect that answer.
I want the double machete.
Why don't they give him a double machete? I'm surprised he hasn't had one yet, or a scene like that yet. The writers think it'll be too violent, Jason? Is that why they don't give it to you?
It comes off as like unnecessary. He's already a giant monster man. And that we can grab throats and do things.
True. Maybe that's why I don't want to
Like
give it
in
to him.
Jason X when he's in space and he breaks that girl's face when he freezes it.
Oh,
That
yeah.
shit was fantastic.
Yeah, I remember that scene.
Me too.
Of course you do. You shot it.
You were there, buddy.
You were there, pal. We know. All
right,
man. What
AJ.
about when that girl just mowed you down, man? That was probably a hard scene to shoot. But then you came back like a beast when those little things came back. Brought them back.
Nanobots
Nanobots
to
Yeah.
make Uber Jason.
Yeah, bro. They made you into a fucking champion
looked
beast.
badass.
That-
I should have wore
bro.
that mask today, the SpaceX mask. I'm sorry, guys.
Do they have that one?
He can't really disclose what the technology was, right, Jason? Because that's like,
Nanobots. They say
see, he has a pact that he made with
Signed an
Elon
NDA,
Musk.
An NDA.
Right, he told me off the record that he made a deal with Elon Musk that we can't go into details of
if
on
he
the
told
show.
you
correct?
he broke contract and you just ratted him out.
And he had to kill me now. I'm probably gonna die after the show now, guys. I won't be here next week. Just kidding. Anyway, all right. So anyway, let's continue. We got so off. let's just get back real quick.
Never Ending Bullets, AJ, or Machete.
I'm gonna go with Never Ending Bullets. I feel like that does a little more damage than the Machete. Up close, a horde of zombies. I'm gonna unload, bro. I know Jason's gonna talk shit about me choosing that simply because he uses a melee weapon all the time. But if I can mow down hordes of fucking zombies with unlimited ammo, I think I'm gonna sit there from a safe point. Yeah, or just straight up just.
Slideshow didn't say.
Nice.
All right, next scenario.
All right. If you could choose any slasher
All right.
as a sidekick, who would you choose?
Again, what is the scenario?
You just trying to survive this war, man.
They're not always scenarios though. They're either scenarios or just questions. You know that. That's
Take
what
it
his
how you
segments
will.
are.
Yeah.
His segments have always been either questions
Now-
or scenarios.
No, but like, are they gonna follow sidekick rules and listen to me?
Yeah.
Yeah, whatever you want. That really, essentially, right
Yeah,
at that
yeah.
moment. Yeah.
I'm gonna pick Jason.
You picking Jason.
Of course,
Look at this. Look at the merch.
it's just there, man. Hey,
A giant,
he's allied.
indestructible zombie that's gonna follow my orders. Hell yeah!
And this is coming from which side are you
Now,
on?
Jason, just keep in mind this is only under those rules.
I'm on the alien side.
in reality,
If we're doing
yeah.
Xenomorph,
So you're on that. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Obviously, Jason's like, I don't listen to anybody, but under those circumstances of slideshow's rules, that's the only exception.
And my mom.
You don't
And
think
his
he
mother.
moves too slow for the mummies?
Oh no!
You don't think so?
Jason's not slow at all.
He's fucking fast now.
Mentally slow as a child. Physically though, he is a monster.
Destroy you, bro.
He is army strong.
Bro, the shit when he takes the rebar through the arm and the chest, that
Pulls
motherfucker
it out.
just it ain't shit. That's all you got? Come down and fight
And
me, you
because
little
he's a voodoo
bitch.
zombie, he can't get bit by a zombie and have repercussions.
That is true. He would be a great fucking ally. You, huh?
That's what I
You're
said.
impervious to those, right? Zombie bites ain't shit to you.
Yeah, because you are one.
Yeah.
They itch.
I like that. It's true though.
Mosquito
You
bites.
don't gotta say much more than that. It's pretty solid
All
there.
right, Jason, what slasher sidekick?
If you had to choose one, my friend, we know you like to work alone, but if you had to choose one, I know you rather fight these guys. Who would you choose? One of your peers.
I'm going Michael all the way.
I knew it.
But if
I knew it.
since Michael chose and he sold out a little bit. Sorry, Michael, it's true. You sold out and you died. I would choose somebody that runs because I can't run.
So if it wasn't your bestie Michael, then who would you choose? That runs.
Freddy.
Ew.
But here's the thing. He did pick the side.
So you would fucking say Freddy, really?
Are you
He
fucking
did
serious?
He on
the
Elm
side
Street,
of
man.
aliens. So
My bad, bro.
now we have to say, do zombies dream? Because would Freddy be worth it? If zombies dream, Freddy's worth it.
Yeah.
Zombies don't
Oh
dream.
shit, that's a good question.
Yeah, if we don't have dreaming zombies.
No,
Nah.
right? No, I didn't think so. I didn't think so.
Okay.
So he'd be worthless.
So
Don't choose Freddy.
he's picking Michael. AJ, who
Not
is
that
your,
he would choose him anyway. Me,
your sidekick?
my ally.
not ally, sidekick.
Sidekick. Oh, my sidekick. So
He
he listens to me.
listens to
Okay. I don't know, man. That's a good question, bro. I can't believe I'm saying this, man. Maybe I need to watch more
Oh,
Halloween movies. But you're gonna be like, really? You were just diarrheaing all over him the last episode.
who you picking?
If I could use Mr. Chucky, if I could use
Okay.
Charles Lee Ray in a way where he could use an army of his fuckers like to run out there and possess enough dolls to fight these guys off
The
for me.
thing too is he's a plastic doll, so he also is impervious.
Yeah, he
to
can
the
take
zombie
bites like a
bite.
champ,
Yeah,
bro.
so
He ain't gonna change, but he does feel pain. He does bleed.
if he's in the body
I
long
think-
enough. So a fresh Chucky doll, you're good to go.
I think the only reason why I'm choosing him though is he's fresh in my memory. He's probably the only recently horror movie I've been watching lately. But I think aside from him, if I had to choose somebody realistic, I mean, the Army of Chucky's just sounds good on paper.
All right.
So maybe the Army of Chucky, right? But if not the Army of Chucky, I'll probably go with
Especially with the new season of
fucking
Chucky
creeper,
TV
man.
show with Buff Chucky.
I'm gonna tell you, I have an army of buff Chuckies, bro, from season 2 of the show. If not him, I'm going with the creeper, bro.
Okay.
I'm going to go ahead and pick creeper, bro.
But he's only good for 23 days.
I mean, that's still a good amount of time, though. I mean, then again, I have him. He's gone for years after that. That's a good point. Point fucking taken. Wake up, bitch! I need you back. I didn't think of that when I said his name originally, but fuck, yeah, it's mine.
Just start singing the song.
What about Jeepers creepers, please wake the fuck up now. What about
That's
you, though?
exactly how the song goes. It's crazy.
Yeah, man. What about you, though, Sly?
Yeah,
You got an answer to your one of these scenarios before you go on to the next one?
He's picking Pinhead. I can feel it.
I don't know, me too.
Would Pinhead be any good?
Would he in this situation? Maybe.
I was gonna go with Leatherface. He might come in handy with this one.
Chainsaw. Just mow them all down. That's a good idea.
Man,
That's a good
just
point.
stand behind, bro, or sit on the shoulder or something.
Okay. He's a big motherfucker.
Forward on the dawn. He's just cutting through everybody like,
Right.
fuck, hey, bro, my chainsaw might get jammed. Just so you know right now.
Run out of gas.
It might run out of gas, bro. You fucked if that happens.
He's
But,
just sitting on bro neck like he had a concert.
That was the one thing.
Honestly, just chill, like, go forward on the dawn. Just chopping them down. Like, don't get no guts jammed in the engine or run out of gas. We'll be
that was
straight.
the one thing about the newest Leatherface movie is that when he gets his chainsaw, it's been years
Since he's used
and
it.
he starts it up, and you're like, get the fuck out of here. Like it just starts right up.
Right, Frank.
He didn't even try a couple times.
No,
Like, realistically.
I'm like, come
See,
on.
I think to build tension, they should have put a scene in there where he's struggling to get it started. They're freaking out. They're running.
Take the spark
oh my
plug
god!
out, like the spark plug.
Yeah.
Okay,
oh
it's
my
clean
god! That's
now.
who. And he's like fixing it. He's like, I'm gonna get you. He's like, he's just trying to start it. He's like, I'm gonna
Fuck, the
get your
choke is
ass
off.
I'm gonna get your ass fucking choke. When this bitch starts, I'm gonna get you. Like, and give him a chance to fucking
No, he starts it
run.
right up. I'm like, that's been in the wall for 12 years.
I think
It
that
just-
gives it an opportunity to be humorous, but also like, okay, when this bitch starts, you're all gonna
All right.
fucking die. You know?
Just to get on all the B Money's nerves. man.
exactly.
Yeah.
I was like, God damn it.
Okay, before we transition over to the last part here, I gotta say, real quick, I want to take a moment before we move forward with this episode. This hand clap you hear in the background is for Slideshow, because you know what? He wasn't the biggest fan of October and Halloween, but this man has given us some very interesting shit to talk about when it comes to scenarios. So this is for you, my friend.
Thank you.
We appreciate you, right? Right, B Money? I'm sure you do too.
Absolutely.
You surprised the fuck out of both of us, sir. I did not expect this out of you, man. It's a good thing. And Jason as well. I don't think Jason really will say much, but he's showing you love it some other way. He'd rather have your head on a pike right now or in his hand
On the wall.
and sell the rest of your organs for some extra cash. But he's growing a liking to you too. I don't think he's going to do all that to you tonight. But yeah, okay. With that being said, you know,
Hold on. I'm getting a phone call.
Hello, Timeless Talk.
Oh,
I'm so excited for our last and final round of our horror movie trivia.
Hey, Ghostface.
How about
whoa,
you
I know who this
guys?
is.
This is wild.
We're good, man. How are you? It's good to hear from you again, sir. I didn't expect you to.
Oh, and I just wanted to point out that Slideshow. I don't think you should be celebrating the glory of getting one question right.
Calling you out.
Oh, fired on you, bro.
Dang.
I'm sorry, Slide.
Now, for the punishment, I thought long and hard, and I decided that the losers are going to eat the one chip challenge and wash it down with a delicious ice cold ranch soda.
Oh,
You know what? You're
Okay.
a sick fuck. That's all I gotta say, bro.
Right.
Damn.
Got me feeling like you actually
Yo,
jigsaw.
he must like it, bro. You think it was like Ghostface gets off to the one chip challenge and some ranch soda on the side, huh?
that's a good one. Okay.
All right.
Now, the last round is going to be 2 questions again.
Okay.
All right.
Some are going to vary in how hard they are, and some might be multiple choice
Okay.
for the horror movie challenged.
Calling you out again, Slideshow.
Hey, I'm gonna have Jason help me with this.
Oh, can we have a celebrity?
You guys seen The Watcher? This sounds like The Watcher.
I think we can. I don't know if we can actually.
All right, Slideshow. I need you to tell me what horror movie franchise did Johnny Depp star in? Was it A Nightmare on Elm Street, B, Friday the 13th, or C, the Texas Chainsaw Massacre?
That's wild.
Which one was it?
Come on now.
Pick an answer.
What were the options again?
He said Friday the 13th.
Friday the 13th.
No, sorry. He said Nightmare on Elm Street, Friday the 13th, and Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Johnny Depp.
Johnny Depp.
I was about to say, I was expecting this boy to say, what's that one movie he did with the
Scissorhands.
Edward
I was about to
Scissorhands.
say my boy a slasher.
Johnny Depp did star in a slasher franchise. I know the answer.
Crazy. I know you know it. Hey, help me out, my boy.
AJ better not be fucking Googling shit.
I'm not. I'm texting.
Okay,
my girl.
okay. It's an odd time to pick up a phone during
Hey, my boy
murder
Jason, what
call.
say ye, man?
I'm gonna go with Friday the 13th.
We going with Friday the 13th, man.
All right.
He's gonna choose that one.
The answer is A Nightmare on Elm Street.
Oh, bro! You think he's gonna choose his enemy? He's not gonna choose his enemy.
You done fucked up,
Never.
bro.
I'll get that shit wrong before I choose fucking Freddy.
Oh, that's cold, bro.
Exactly. I don't even want to coin into Jason anymore for calls.
Or
of advice.
he probably just didn't know, but
Oh man. Well, he definitely won't.
All right, AJ,
Oh, okay.
you're up.
Okay, what you got for me, Ghostface?
What horror movie icon starred in the most films? Is it A. Michael Myers or B. Jason Voorhees?
Ooh, that's a good question.
I'm gonna say Mr. Jason Voorhees. Oh, I'm not fucking.
that wasn't the same question as last
That's
time.
my gut, bro. No, it wasn't. Last time it was who got more kills.
The answer is A. Michael Myers,
Yep.
starring in a total
13
of 13
films.
films, counting
Count the
this
new
last one. Hall
Fuck!
of Fame.
I didn't count the new one. Hey man, fuck you for that, Ghostface. Damn. Shit. I had that one, man. Jason, what the fuck?
Yeah. All right, B Money.
Okay.
I want you to tell me the song that plays while Patrick Bateman from American Psycho kills his coworker.
That is a fantastic question. It's going to be It's Hip to Be Square by Huey Lewis and the News.
And the answer is Hip to Be Square by Huey Lewis and the News.
All right, there we go.
I had no idea.
Yeah, I didn't fucking know either.
All right, slideshow. I'm feeling generous.
Come on now.
So let's say this question is triple the points. I want you to tell me the rules of owning a Mogwai from Gremlins.
I know this one, bro. Oh, I wish you would have gave it to me. Triple fucking points? Fuck.
How much are you going to lean on Jason here for help?
Ain't no Freddy involved in this.
He screwed you over the first time.
Okay, and let's see. What is this multiple choice or no?
Yeah.
Oh,
Well,
go ahead.
it's 3 rules, not multiple choice. You need to name the 3 rules. of
Okay, what are
Mogwai.
they?
I know 2.
Oh.
All right. Yeah, you have them up. Good.
Ain't no Freddy in this. I know he got my back.
No water. I can relate.
Okay. What's the other one? You said 2. You gotta help him out. He's suffering.
Didn't he say 3? Didn't he say 3?
There's 3.
Sunlight.
Last one's easy.
Last one's so
bro.
easy.
So fucking easy.
It's easy if you seen the movie. I ain't seen the movie.
Throw out a guess.
Fuck, bro.
You said water,
Okay.
sunlight.
Okay.
Shit, what goes with those 2?
Throw out anything.
Music.
Don't say that, please.
Just fucking say it. Music.
Oh, pick your answer.
I feel like this is like Twilight when the nigga went to the sunlight and then he started all the glitter and shit.
So no glitter is your answer.
Nah, let me make an educated guess. Water, sunlight, and damn, what's a hint? No hints?
Come on, I can help you out. I don't want a hot chip and a ranch soda.
You're getting
I
one
ain't giving
anyway.
you triple points. I ain't giving you shit for triple points.
Think about what you just
Darkness, whatever. Darkness.
Oh,
Okay,
my
all right.
God, no.
So they can't be in light or darkness.
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
Bro, you
Ghostface?
said essentials. That's
And
not
of
essentials.
course, we all know the rules are keep them out of sunlight,
Okay.
never get them wet,
Oh, 2 for 2.
and never feed them after midnight.
Oh, food. Food. I was trying to tell you food.
Nigga, you did not say food, nigga.
I couldn't say it. I couldn't say it.
So how was you trying to tell me you
I
could have
was trying
said
to hint at it like. All right, guys. So we're running up on that time. It's getting close. We had a great time with Mr. Jason here, and obviously the usual suspects. You know what I'm saying? We had a great time. With that being said, though, I want to go ahead and give everybody their final tidbits before we wrap the episode. Starting left to right. Let's go ahead and go. B Money. What you got for everybody? What you got for our listeners?
going back to my old school phrase of just always be good people, especially now. Enjoy this holiday with family, friends, kids. Make it special and fun, and do it your own way. Watch your own movies. Have a good time with it.
Of course, yeah, and just make it your own, right? But have a good time while you're doing it. Now, before we get to Jason Voorhees, I'm actually going to save him for last, just because he's a slasher. We don't have too many of those on as a visitor on the show. Before we get to Jason, slideshow, what you got?
I would just want to reiterate a quote that came to me yesterday, which is, don't find the population, find the audience, which means don't try to control people, but rather entertain the people that's already paying attention to you. So, yeah, man, just go out, be safe, make good choices, and, you know, enjoy the people that's around you as always.
Absolutely. I like that. Okay, that's good. As far as I go, again, you guys, I just want to thank you guys for subscribing. The numbers are slightly going up. We're inching our way to the next level on YouTube, especially. So appreciate y'all. Just want to give you guys a quick, attention on that. We appreciate it. We see what's happening. You're telling your friends about us. Keep it growing. We appreciate everything. We do this for y'all. This production means a lot to us. So again, thank you guys for everything. Have a safe holiday. Guys, thank you guys for your time. Thank you for everything you do for us as far as supporting us, listening to us, and also watching. A lot goes into this production. We care about you guys, and thanks for helping us get to the next level. But before I wrap this up completely with my final words, Jason over here to our left, a special surprise guest. What do you have to say to your fans, to the ones watching? Leave them with something to marinate with, man, till our final episode, which is next week. Of the season.
I know you got something for Freddie, too.
Yeah, also, let Freddie know what you want to say, too. Go ahead, brother. The floor is yours. Make it count.
First off, thank you for having me.
Of course. Thank you for being here.
Yeah.
Second, save the one with the best tits for last. And fuck you, Freddie.
Fuck you.
Okay.
Thank you for being here, bro. We appreciate you, man. Thank you for taking the time out of your busy killing schedule to fuck with us. It means a lot to the Timeless Talk crew. But anyway, you guys, with that being said, thank you so much. We'll see you guys for the finale. It's going to be next week on Halloween. See you then. It's been Timeless Talk.